Jan's late show. She's late.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Taylor's a bitch. Taylor is a bitch. I hate her. I hope she dies.
Well, that's the end of the stream, pet fellas. I'm gonna go die now.
Cool. That's awesome.
It's awesome. Actually hilarious. Oh, I found a landmark that I recognize.
You're such an Ichi the Witch, Chibi.
What does that mean?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're such a whore. What was that? It's a coin. I can't get it. It's another coin. I can't get it. I'm hearing like weird sounds coming from your mic, by the way, Jan.
That's me typing.
It doesn't sound like typing.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like
That's my mom in the next room.
Tell her to stop!
No!
Okay.
Apologies, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi, back.
We're live now, by the
Hi, Janet.
way.
Crazy.
This is your first time doing one of the... This is your first time being in one of these, right?
I didn't even know this was happening. I was initially just popping in just to see what was going on.
It's like, oh, Taylor.
Well, I saw like something about like Tenna or some shit. I don't know what it was about. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to show this before we did anything. So one of the mods I has a fun little thing. If you do, shit, it didn't work. No, this is embarrassing. Hold on. It says if you say it in chat. Oh, did I not capitalize it correctly? Is it case sensitive? That's hilarious. What if I just do this? Where is he? Where is he? Hello?
Is you gonna pop out of like the void?
Tenna?
Where is he?
Where is he?
Where'd he go?
Spotted. I heard him.
You're just gonna see a shape approaching across the horizon.
It's like huge. Like Godzilla.
It's horrifying.
Where is he?
It's like the bit from the not Metopia, but like the Tamagotchi Life Switch 2 conference where it's like just like running, like the giant girl running towards.
Stay in place so it can imprint on you. Should you run away, you can tame Tenna with redstone dust. What?
I think he's gone.
Did it not work?
Dead Chibi.
Dragonfly.
I need 5 EXP to do that, so...
It's been a while since we did one of these.
It's been a while.
It's been a while!
These fish don't drop EXP, do they?
Nobody
Oh,
got
they
that
did.
joke, did they?
No, that's what I was referencing, dingus.
I don't think you were.
Okay. It's funny how wrong you are. How gullible you are!
Uh-huh. So today, we're back at it.
I recognize that music.
We're doing some more Reddit stories. This is our friend Hat's first time being on the stream for one of these. So Hat, what I do?
loves Reddit.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's.
Hat,
the case.
I
tell
called-
the fine people at home how much you love Reddit.
I called Salty PK Dan White.
That's right. That's right. Maybe you do love Reddit.
Maybe the Reddit is the YouTubers we insult along the way.
No, like, can it be like so like blunt for like a second?
Yeah.
Reddit has scarily provide more use to me than I thought it would.
Right?
Yeah, because everyone who's
'Cause-
ever existed has asked a question on Reddit, and everyone who's ever existed has also answered a question on Reddit.
Well, like, okay, here's the thing, because I think I mentioned this before, but I had a Minecraft world in release version 1.3.2, and somehow it messed up, and I couldn't find the world, and look at you. Through complete fault of my own, I basically deleted the world by accident, and I was trying to ask for help via the Minecraft Golden Age subreddit, and this absolute legend named the Master Caver told me exactly what had happened, and was the one who basically told me it was a simple
Taylor.
fix, and you somehow deleted your own world, and I was like, oh. I appreciate the help, but now I feel the fool.
I feel like
I've only asked questions on Reddit a few times, and one of them was on the Lego Dimensions subreddit, and I didn't really get much help with that because that subreddit's kind of dead. And the other was on the r/Apple subreddit to figure out how I could unlock this iPad that I found at a thrift store, and they accused me of stealing it because it was a school locked iPad. Okay, so
that's your corpse.
Yeah, it's my corpse.
For reference, this is also the first time
Super Relief forever,
I'm
by the way.
seeing. This is the first time I've seen Chibi like play in this world.
Yeah, this is a brand new world. I started it today. I was gonna play on Dom's world, but I couldn't join it. It was like glitching out for me, so I just decided not to.
Crazy.
Did you ask him for like assistance or
No.
like pointers?
Because, I mean, also I was kind of feeling like starting a new world, anyways. So it was like, well, I
feel like Reddit is one of the like last bits of like actual social media that hasn't been like corrupted in a way. Like,
That's
if
not
you know
true.
where to look, it's a fine place. It's a fine place.
Well, like
I don't believe that.
what is it? The
I mean, every
like,
social
UK?
media has goods and bads.
Well, the thing is that like they refuse to bow down to like the UK's whole like we must add age verification devices,
Yeah,
technology,
that
into
I
your platforms,
respect.
and because of that they're trying to sue Reddit, which I'm really excited to see how that goes.
Tumblr also, I feel like, is one of the last like good social media platforms. Even though it objectively does kind of suck, it like sucks so much less than Twitter does right now.
Well, that's the funny thing, because Twitter is in such a state where it has reached almost every single day a new abysmal low that anyone can do relatively better than
What's that?
Twitter.
What are you?
Tasmanian Devil?
It is. Do you hurt me?
What the
Thousands of
fuck?
mods. They don't really do much. They just kind of chill.
Okay.
Yeah, with like I know where to look. It's like probably like I just lurk, and I think that's like the best thing I can do.
Yeah.
Because there's no one like fucking Fender the Ice Wolf saying shit like Ben's parents.
Can you
getting
shut up
divorced
about
is
that
the worst
person, for
thing.
Christ's sake? You know that
He
thing about
sucks.
like, oh, this is the new main character of Twitter for the day? You have that, but it's just for you. Like, it just happens to you. Like no one else is talking about these people except for you.
I can't even argue against that. A few nights ago, I complained about a lady who on TikTok just like goes over and out on like making sure she's safe on cruise ships, like, which is fine. Like, like I understand like a door
Oh,
alarm
yeah.
or like
that one
locking.
went kind of viral. But also,
It's just like a white lady who's like taking out a device to scan for like mirrors having bugs in them,
yeah.
and then the next post is like, I love being a cruise girly, and the next is just her fearing for her fucking life.
I really shouldn't go so far out before I have good items and stuff because I do have mods with like fucked up creatures and shit. If it turns nighttime, I'm fucked.
The creature.
You know that one mod on Dom server with like the fucked up shadow demons and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that on.
That's why I like doing Reddit stories with you in particular, because like
Because you'll be
so tired
talking
of,
about
like-
something and I'll be like,
I'm so sick of like those AI generated ones where it's just like, am I the asshole for like punching a baby? I punched a baby because it took my carrots.
a baby. Ooh, hey, structure.
And then
What, are you in the horse subreddit? Like
it'll
what?
be like it'll be like the
I
same.
fed my baby
like,
to a horse and it
it'll
ate
be like
it
the
like an
same
apple.
stock footage of a person. doing, like, a-
parkour.
Yeah, a YouTuber recently had to like stop using it because they got demonetized. And like,
village.
I gotta make changes. I guess so.
This is a pretty village. I'm stealing all your things.
And of
What
course,
if
you
this
know,
guy has
Smosh
mending?
is
What if
also
this guy has
great.
mending? Aw.
But the issue is that like they sometimes read fake stories.
They do.
Which-
They do sometimes get ones that it's like, there's no way in hell this actually happened.
Yeah, there was some drama like recently on the Smosh subreddit because someone said like they should have Damien like check all the stories
Why Damien specifically?
because he's good at calling it out. And I thought like, okay, I get your logic. He is very good at calling it out, but why is it on him? Shouldn't be on like the fucking producers.
Yeah.
And they got mad at me.
Oh, you actually? Wow.
How dare you have an opinion that's different from us?
Diego Brando himself should fact check the Reddit stories.
Who?
Damien Haas is
It's,
playing Diego Brando in the new JoJo part.
He doesn't know who Damien Haas is, I think.
I don't know anything
Damien
about
Haas
Smosh
is a
or
voice
JoJo.
actor and also on Smosh. He's
He's
Laios in
like-
Delicious in Dungeon.
He's like the fan favorite because he's autistic and likes anime.
It's true. Oh hey, look at this guy.
And he's
I
got
have
very
that.
good takes.
Dude, you look awesome.
It's Mario.
Dude, hell yeah.
But anyways, today we're focusing on some weird stories
nice.
that I've found over the past few months. Like some genuinely weird stories.
I am excited.
I feel in slight fear.
I'm gonna be mad.
Chibi, I'm gonna start off with one that it's gonna sound familiar to you because of last night.
Okay.
This is a two-parter
Oh.
Oh
from
boy.
r/am I overreacting? Am I overreacting because my girlfriend left me over a cheese wheel?
Last night we were playing this free Steam game called Cheese Rolling, where you have to roll down a hill and catch a piece of cheese, and then if you catch the cheese, you get to be the cheese. And Janet was doing so bad that she actually crashed out. Like she actually needed to step away for a minute.
It was my first time playing.
It was your first
And I was
time
going off
playing,
against
and you were like, "Everyone's so much better than me," but it's like that game's like 90% luck.
Like fucking, I'm facing like cheese savants. I think I said
didn't
some
do
shit
this.
like,
Why does it think I did this? Okay.
ah, god. I think I said some shit last night like, I'm gonna take Boots to Disneyland, and you can't.
You didn't say
and
that.
You can't come.
You did not say that. If you did, I didn't hear
No, I
you.
swear to God, I said some shit like, I'm going
What
to
the
take
fuck?
Boots to Disneyland, but you can't come. And then
He's a
I'm going to
pro.
put a device on your cock so you can't come.
I don't remember you saying this. I was very stoned last night, but I feel like I would have remembered you saying this.
Well, if I had,
Anyways, that second one sounds hot. Can we?
gross. Anyways, this is this is recent. This was posted this
I need
year.
to sleep. I need to sleep.
Oh,
There's some
so we're getting like the scoop,
Oh,
the hot
shit.
stuff.
The lengths this
That's
man
good.
goes to like prove this story is real is insane.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, this
I,
fucking village is
27 male.
stacked. I might move in here.
I, 27 male, and my girlfriend, 26 female, were saving for a house down payment. I work and she's unemployed. I have saved about 32k and she has saved 4k, so I feel like I bear the brunt of the financial decision making here.
Oh boy.
I was doing
Start
the
out strong.
Oxford Country Cheese Trail and found a vault release. They were selling a 140-pound wheel of cheese that
Whoa!
had been 21 years old.
Whoa!
It was aged using a traditional cloth-bound method that's practically extinct here in Canada, and with over 21 years,
Oh.
it's extremely
Canada.
concentrated. 21-year-old cheddar often sells for $120 a pound. The farm was selling the entire wheel of cheese for 18.
They said it's 140 pounds of cheese.
Hold on. You did not say 18,000.
It's 18,000.
Whoa.
$18,000. If I cut it into 200-gram wedges and sell that $60 each, I can make 38,000.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
That's
I
some
bought the
expensive
cheese wheel.
cheese.
So I bought the cheese wheel.
That's some
and bought
good
it.
shit.
I brought the cheese wheel and brought
There's
it home in my
mini
truck.
mushrooms in this?
When I rolled it into our apartment, at first she was excited. When I started to explain the financials and investment potential, she turned sour. She didn't yell, but expressed she wasn't happy about how I spent my share of the house savings. She is now staying with her parents.
Oh.
I think she's overreacting because she doesn't understand the Canadian housing market. Our savings is not enough for a down payment without a ridiculous mortgage, and we need to take these opportunities.
Also, he's literally planning on profiting off of it. I will.
Speaking of profits, fish.
Will, were you listening? Were you listening and like, oh my god.
So I'm very unaware of the first story.
To catch you up, the topic of this is, am I overreacting? My girlfriend left me over a cheese wheel.
What,
man.
a big cheese wheel?
It was
Okay,
it was a 18 grand cheese wheel.
Like 1,800.
What? Wait, how much was it again, Janet?
1,800.
18,000.
Or 1,000, sorry.
18,000.
Yeah, no, fucking.
Sorry, 18.
Unless you're fucking.
18,000.
apparently,
500.
it was aged for 21 years, and if he sells it piece by piece, he can make a crazy profit, like 32,000
And-
or something.
They were saving up for like a down payment on a house.
Yeah. So it's like,
In today's Reddit stream, we learn about the ethics of
Oh wait,
cheap economy.
hold on. Sorry.
wish I
think she's
should've
overreacting because
put
she
on
doesn't
the mini map
understand
or
the
something.
Canadian housing market. Our
That's an
savings is not
insane
enough for a down
thing to
payment
say.
without a ridiculous mortgage, and we need to take these opportunities. Am I overreacting, or am I the only one with ambition in this relationship?
Oh my god.
That-
Actually, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I hear that. And
This
I'm just
is not-
thinking, this guy.
This is not accurate to the mini mushroom at all. It should make me jump crazy high. This sucks.
This guy
So-
sounds like a crypto bro, but for cheese.
Cheese, bro.
What a.
Oh, hold on 1 second. My phone went off.
He, so he's he's in the
Nothing
comments,
happened.
fucking defending himself.
I mean, I
Everything's
assume he told
fine.
the other.
So someone in the comments asks, "That sucks, but how does the cheese taste?" I respond, "I haven't figured out how to open it yet. It's covered in thick wax. It looks like a cannonball. I have tried using a
You
hairdryer and a knife, but I can't seem to get
No,
into
you
it."
don't even know how to properly use it.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
He
This
does
guy.
not
This,
know how to
I was like
fucking-
slightly on this guy's side at the first, but no, this guy sucks.
I think this guy's just a fucking idiot.
This guy just wasted 18 grand on a fucking piece of cheese that he doesn't know what to do with.
Listen,
Hi Z.
So
Z
Oh,
was
God,
here,
she's
and then they were gone.
Ew.
If it was me, there was a sport in the UK where you roll a wheelie down a hill.
Funny you mentioned that.
Don't tell him.
Okay, there's a Steam game based on that, and Janet's very good at it.
Yeah, I know.
Janet's
I've
very,
seen
very
Speed
good
play
at it.
It is very, very fun. But no, I would if it was me, I would just take that cheese wheel and I'd fucking put it up like fucking Mount Everest or something and just fucking roll it down.
Oh. So, as I mentioned, he really wants people to believe that this is a real story. So, I have 3 images. 3
Ooh.
fucking images.
Oh, I
that
love
this is a
we
real
got,
story.
Oh, I gotta
He was
put stuff up
defending
on
his
stream,
goddamn
huh?
life. He was defending his goddamn life. So, first one is an eviction notice that'll come into play later.
Oh.
Okay.
The second one is the wheel of cheese itself. He fucked up on opening it and tried to like duct tape it back together.
No! Oh my god!
So you've already fucked up the resale value by doing that. You've already
That's
messed this up.
also an important thing for later. And then we have the receipt itself.
Oh! Motherfucker doesn't understand the Canadian housing market.
It's Canadian dollars. It's not fucking you're Canadian. Fucking what's the if Hat's currently still here.
I'm here.
Awesome. What's the fucking exchange?
Okay,
Canadian
stream,
dollars
so
specifically.
this is
Canadian
his
dollars
eviction
in terms of
notice.
exchange rate is fucking insane, right? Like it's
This is
more
the fucked up
expensive than
duct
Canadian
tape.
dollars.
And this
Before
is the receipt for it.
the current state of affairs, thanks to a certain rotting tangerine,
18,400
yes,
CAD.
things are partially more expensive here because I think for every Canadian dollar here, it is nearly $2 in America.
Oh,
And because of that,
so he
our
spent like
housing
9,000 on it.
is abysmal.
USD.
And it's been a massive point of contention for multiple provinces for multiple decades because of that.
That's still like
Okay.
twice as much money as I
So-
have to my name right now.
I need to tell you how much this guy spent equivalent in pound sterling.
Hmm.
This is UK pound, right? So 18,400 Canadian dollars
Mhm.
is fucking 10,000 is 10,000 pounds. 10,068 pounds and 48 cents. Or pence, sorry, I should say.
Hypothetically, if I came home with a giant wheel of cheese, aged 21 years, what would you do?
I would wonder how much you fucking spent on it.
I spent about that much.
That's
I would be pissed. I'd be like, why the fuck did you do this?
And my defense, the Sillies won.
Oh, okay, he's fine then.
What?
The Sillies won.
Sillies won. Yeah, Sillies won.
The Sillies won. Can't argue with that.
I got 2 Sillies.
Awesome. Your bags are by the door. Get the fuck out of my house.
Get out of my
Get the fuck
This
out
is
of my
like
building.
this is automatically like a group decision. You can't do this alone.
I have an
Wait.
idea of how to deal with
I
this
love
size
how
one.
this dude, right? I love how this dude bought this
Naked cowboys.
$18,000 wheel of cheese with this massive concept of how he was going to make bank off of it. Instantly
setting
failed in telling how he was going to do it, and then instantly ruined the value of it.
What a
He fucked up
fucking
at every corner.
douchebag.
I think
Okay,
like
here's-
Oh, were they going through the leaves? What the frick?
Yeah.
there was a plan that they had, but they immediately fucked up that plan because they didn't fucking open it right.
So here's the update. My girlfriend left me over the 21-year-old cheese wheel. Now my landlord is trying to evict me for commercial activity. Am I overreacting? So,
Oh.
for those curious, my girlfriend is no longer in the picture. She cracked due
Let's
to low risk
go.
tolerance, so I decided to go all in on the business.
The business. Fuck off.
Business.
The
What the fuck
business.
do you mean the business?
The
He's doubling
business.
down. This is like a what is it
Fucking
called? Sunken
mean.
risk fallacy.
The
Sunken cost fallacy.
sunk cost fallacy.
Thank you.
Sunken on my cost.
I initially
killer
tried to
fallacy.
return. I initially tried to return the wheel to the distributor to recoup some capital, thinking they'd have some pity. They were actually considering it until they came out to look at in my truck.
And you fucking duct taped it back together, dumbass.
Apparently, the minor heat damage I caused the paraffin
Oh
blast
yeah, because you
while
also
trying
used your
to open
hair
it.
dryer on it.
Trying to open it last week compromised the wheel, which was already non-refundable in the
Oh,
first place.
damn it.
So now I'm stuck with a 140-pound, 30,000 plus asset. I had to pivot into asset protection and keep what I still have. I went out and bought a true TBB 2HC 59 solid door
What?
black bar cooler, a professional digital temperature humidity controller, an industrial
I
humidifier,
don't have
a
that
vacuum
for that
sealer,
long.
and ripening mats. The total cost was about 8.5k after taxes.
Alright, well,
Expensive, yes, but I wasn't going to let a 30,000 investment depreciate value. I need to pause for a second.
That's
Just-
okay. Can someone put that into simpler words?
he fucked up.
He fucked up.
He fucked
Okay.
up.
He spent way too much on a fucking block of cheese. Like, how much are you willing to pay for cheese, Hat?
Like an actual non-bottled cheese?
Yeah, like a
Not
fancy
not
cheese.
that much.
I don't
Like,
think I've
for,
ever
like, a-
bought like a fancy cheese before.
What about
Like
you, Will? How
I
much-
bought like I buy like cheese whiz, like
Oh,
bottled cheese.
why?
That kind of shit. Cause I like it.
Will, how much are you willing to spend on cheese?
Sorry.
It depends on the cheese, right? Because
Yeah.
in terms of like the cost of cheese over here, it's like it's okay, it's like decent. I like a good camembert. I think that's pretty okay. I like that. It's
Most
quite
British
nice.
thing you've ever said.
Gouda's quite nice.
I like to
you
get
fuck
like
Gouda?
slices of mozzarella and shredded mozzarella for sandwiches or pasta.
We get Parmesan. Parmesan's always good to get.
Well,
I
yeah,
love
Parmesan. I love Parmesan.
Need to get a bag of Parmesan. You always
I'm
need to
getting
get
really hungry.
What point is, you
Cheese,
shouldn't
cheese,
be
cheese,
spending.
cheese, cheese, cheese.
If
You should-
like someone said like
Should be
offer
spending
me
over,
like
he almost had a point there where he was like, "Oh, I could resell it for like so much," but he
and then he fucked it up.
fucked it up.
I would not
Like-
fuck with that wheel of cheese at all.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is the plot of a Seinfeld episode.
Did he not look up how
Kramer.
to get through the wax of
like
a fucking
Kramer, like-
21-year-old cheese? The cheese is
Like
older
Kramer
than the
buys a
Nintendo
fucking
Wii.
unknown cheese, and like they have to figure out how to fuck to resell it, and then they accidentally open it up. And it's
Fucking
like
Kramer and Newman have to like
Yeah.
sell the cheese,
Kramer and Newman be doing that.
Kramer,
Fucking
Krooman and Newman.
and Jerry's like, "Whoa, whoa,
Well, why did you
pay
spend so
for
much
that
on the cheese? Jerry, fuck you, Jerry, fuck you, Jerry. I don't know anything about Seinfeld.
oh, what's the deal with this block of cheese? I hate my wife. I hate my wife. I hate my wife.
I'm gonna kill you, Jerry.
He would fucking George
what he
walks
says,
in. He's like, "What is with all this damn equipment in my house, in my apartment, Jerry? Oh,
Jerry, what the heck is going on?
Jerry. I feel like we could make a fucking Seinfeld plot out of this. I'm very happy that I brought
Just get Larry David on the horn.
Yeah. Let's get fucking. Oh,
Anyways,
You know,
the del-
Chibi,
What?
what is that?
What is what?
Go back to the menu.
There's nothing.
What is?
Don't worry about it.
You gonna open a dark fountain live on stream?
No, what? Crazy.
the delivery
well,
was
I mean, I
difficult. He's pregnant.
That's it for the first fucking story, I guess.
Yeah.
No, there's more. There's more.
Oh,
My
what?
apartment door is so narrow, so I had to take the door off the hinges and shimmy the cooler into the living room. I had maybe a millimeter.
This
a
guy
real answer.
fucked his life for getting cheese.
Liquid cooler.
This man's name, Wallace.
I had maybe a millimeter of clearance between the
It
flame and
licked
the
me
unit.
because I bought the cheese.
I was exhausted and excited, so I started researching installation on my phone before
Nice.
putting my front door back on. That's when my landlord walked in. Apparently he believes my door being off the hinges somehow removes my reasonable right to privacy. We already have a strained relationship because of my own use of the unit. He still holds a grudge because I was doing some light metal fabrication with a consumer plasma cutter in my kitchen a few months ago.
Hey, what?
Is this man William Osmond from YouTube?
Fucking, what was this guy doing?
And like that's
plasma
that
cutting?
type of shit he does. He has does insane investments for like little return, and he has like fucking metalworking shit like piled up in his house in the middle of nowhere,
What
and
do
it
you
has his neighbor
possibly
get mad at
need?
him.
What do you possibly need to do metal cutting?
Where the fuck did all
Is
my
he going to
torches
like
go?
create nuclear fission
Did I
next?
leave all my torches at home?
He saw the cooler, the vacuum sealer, and the wheel of heritage cheese and started crying.
Okay, never mind. He's
Sorry.
based. He made a
Sorry.
landlord cry.
No, sorry.
Not
Sorry,
the asshole.
I started laughing before I could finish the sentence.
Oh boy.
He saw the cooler, the vacuum sealer, the wheel of heritage cheese, and started crying about commercial operations and fire hazards. I told him
Fire
very clearly.
hazard?
Put it back.
I told him very clearly that cheese is for personal consumption. There's nothing in my lease that limits how much dairy a tenant can own. The next morning, I found an eviction notice in my mailbox. It's riddled with spelling errors as if written in haste. I'm already preparing my defense for the landlord-tenant board.
Saw a link. New chatter says saw a link on Blue Sky. What? Well, maybe I advertise my stream on like my old Blue Sky that I never use.
So, again, this is a real guy. This is a real guy. This is like a real fucking guy.
That's
Real
insane.
individual.
God, he's so fucking... That's it. That's it.
What do you mean that's how it ends?
Yeah.
What if?
There's not been
There's
any
no more
updates?
updates. There's no more updates.
Oh,
Honestly?
man.
Honestly, because this is a real guy, because he did put like all the fucking effort forth into like proving this is a real thing, I would buy a piece of cheese from him.
I
Don't give this-
Janet, you'd
at
buy
this
that
point-
and get fucking food poisoning with how little he fucking knows how to deal with his own cheese
That
mistakes.
thing's probably starting to rot now.
He's just becoming a person.
It's got duct
You-
tape on it.
You open that shit up and it's like the fucking Ark of the Covenant in fucking Indiana
Okay,
Jones.
no, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
I'm not gonna eat
Cheese
anything.
aging is a real thing.
Yes, but
However, it's a
like
very- It's a
he
delicate process.
he
It's delicate. The second you even
sabotaged its
slightly
structural
break
integrity.
the external like container, that's it. You're done. Like you just wasted.
You need
however
to
much
eat
you
that.
spent. You either need to instantly fridge it or instantly sell it. You can't just leave it like sitting on your floor for like
I do
5 days.
I do think the line of I said to my landlord there is no limit to the amount of dairy one tenant can consume, or whatever the fuck it was, is a very amazing line, and I want that
That's
on a
such a
t-shirt.
nerd emoji ass thing to say.
I'd shove this guy in a locker. Next story!
I want to shove the 6'7" guy into a locker, and then shove that locker into another locker,
What the
and then
fuck?
shove that locker
Oh.
into another
And then nail that locker to my house, so that when it arrives, smash it with a hammer!
Ooh, nice. He dropped a backpack.
I've never been more in love, if you will.
What do
Hell
we
yeah.
put
Anyway, next story. We need more entertainment. We got people in
We
the...
got-
We got people! Entertainment!
Okay, well, do you want to read this
Dance
next one?
monkey!
Entertainment.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I got Firefly.
This is the thing we do. Will and I rotate because we love it.
I will say that since Hat hasn't been here for
This
a hot
is
minute, I feel
vanilla
like Hat-
Minecraft. It's a new update. Just came out today.
Shut up.
Let me take care of something. I gotta turn off a fan, but
Do
Don't-
not deceive
let me-
the masses, you.
just give me a second. But I will send.
I would say as well, when I'm done with this one, I'm gonna see if Janet can find you. Oh boy! Oh boy!
How do
I
put
assume
it-
Sorry.
we're in for a real
So this
story
is-
here.
So this comes from Best of Redditor Updates.
Uh-huh.
Am I the asshole for uninviting my dad's wife from my daughter's birthday party over something she did last year?
Hold on. My dad's wife to my sister's,
Daughters?
my daughter's birthday?
Let me say it again.
Okay.
Am I the asshole
Mhm.
for uninviting my dad's wife from my daughter's birthday party over something she did last year?
Okay, I
Sounds
think I
like
got
a
it.
kid.
I
Like a
think I got it.
grandma, I guess? I don't know.
They
No,
explain
my-
it in like the
No,
first.
it'd be dad's.
Depends on what they did.
Continue.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this was posted in Am I the Asshole and Architect Updates. So the original post was in January of this year.
Ooh,
Great month
great
of
month.
this year.
Is
Good
this
month.
is that solo mod pack you were working on?
What
Yeah.
kind of Minecraft is this? Is Soylent Orange?
Like I said, it's
Uh,
vanilla Minecraft. It just came out today.
It's vanilla Minecraft. Just don't
Totally vanilla
don't
Minecraft.
look at the random. Don't
This
look at
ain't
the random
vanilla
question mark
Minecraft.
log.
It's cream
Oh, hey.
Minecraft.
Hey, it's
My
Oh god, it's,
cream.
oh god, it's Jack Achievement Hunter. Anyway,
It's not him.
It's Jack
That's not him.
Black.
Anyway, so continuing, or starting, I guess. I don't
Anyway,
usually
just-
turn to the internet for advice, but I feel like my situation is specific enough that my friends can't help me much. For context, my dad has been with Kathy for a little under 15 years. She's technically his third wife, so she's always been very insecure about her place in his family, which has unfortunately led to her becoming very needy and histrionic.
Ugh.
My daughter is turning 6 in February, and we're planning her birthday party. Last year, my husband and I threw her a Cinderella-themed party at our place. My dad showed up without Kathy, who had claimed to be sick. It didn't bother me, but I remember feeling something was off. Near the end of the party, Kathy showed up in a Cinderella costume. She was acting in character and trying to interact with the kids. Neither me nor my husband had been informed she'd be doing that. At most, she'd asked me whether we were hiring any party performers a few weeks prior. I later found out she'd been planning to surprise my daughter and bought the costume the day she found out what the theme would be. My husband and I are still positive Kathy did this for attention. It didn't really work. My daughter recognized her immediately, but it did disrupt things a little. Because she did this around the time kids were eating cake and some of the parents were getting ready to leave. Because
Oh.
kids were eating cake and parents were getting ready to leave. We managed to sort things out, but it took some time. We still had to deal with a dozen confused preschoolers. It was a great party, besides that, and our daughter enjoyed herself, which is what matters most. But my husband and I asked Kathy to not do this again. She agreed and apologized. I'm pretty sure she's planning on doing it again. We spent a lot of time with my paternal family during the holidays, and I noticed Kathy was bringing up Cinderella's appearance at the party very frequently. She was reminiscing, showing pictures and talking about what she'd do differently. She didn't talk to my kids about it much, but she did ask my daughter what theme she wanted for her party this year, and how she'd feel if one of the characters showed up. I really don't want to have to deal with this surprise again, especially if it comes with no warning like last time. We're also throwing this year's party at a venue, not at home, meaning we have a time slot to abide by. My husband and I spoke to Kathy about our concerns. She didn't say she was planning on showing up in a costume, but she kept insisting that if she did, the kids would love it and it could be fun. We tried to make her promise that she wouldn't do it, but she kept dodging and claiming she didn't see the problem. Finally, we told her it would be best that she didn't come at all. She can join us for the dinner we're having afterwards, but not the actual party. Now she's upset and my dad is angry at us. He firmly believes that we're being paranoid and dramatic. I'm worried we're going too far, but I'm almost certain she is indeed planning on doing it again, and I don't want to risk having problems at the party. Am I the asshole?
No. Like,
No.
lady, stop trying to insert yourself into your fucking... It's the OP's brother's third wife, right?
It's the father's...
The
It's her father's third wife.
The father's third wife. Okay.
Already bad.
She feels very insecure about her place, so...
Well,
I get why, but also, like,
she's
lady...
kind of being fucking obnoxious about it. I can't sympathize whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
I
like...
understand wanting to entertain like a younger family member, but there's like a time and a place.
You need to just kind of... I don't know,
Sometimes
you need to talk, communicate. You need to communicate this kind of shit. You don't just, you know...
you
don't just do this shit, like, off rip.
You can't.
If she won't promise not to, then she's a liability. Said someone in chat.
If you,
Maybe
like,
if you weren't
you
such
need
a
to, like,
close beast, you
coordinate.
wouldn't be worried about
If
it.
you're
What's that
if you're
mean?
unwilling
Is that
to
baby skeleton?
coordinate,
Yeah.
Oh.
if you're unwilling to coordinate on something like this, and if you're purely just doing it for attention, I don't think you're doing it for the kid.
Oh yeah, totally.
Especially like there's just a way they describe her just showing up and like, hey, it's me, Cinderella. And how old is the wife? How old is she?
It's
it
not
doesn't say.
specified,
It
but
does
I'm
not say.
imagining if the daughter is 6, and like the average age for like an American parent is like late 20s, early 30s. So let's say like 30, like
Probably
baseline
around
number.
there, yeah.
Let's say baseline 30, and this is a wife to this woman's father.
Size of a
She's
human.
either in her 60s, pushing 70.
Or even worse, she's like in her 40s.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
And what's even
Soylent
worse is that she's a Disney adult.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, that'd be awful.
That was
Oh, God.
that was a joke, but it's like
That's a very real possibility. Soylent makes a very
dressed as
good point in the
Cinderella
chat.
without anyone asking her
Soylent
to.
says, if she won't promise not to, she's a liability.
Yeah.
Which,
She
yeah,
truly is a liability.
which again I think makes a lot of sense, because if you're not
Liability.
gonna promise that you're not gonna do it, then it's like
You know what it
just
reminds me of? Do you remember how like this is like somewhat related to the Willy Wonka experience from 2024?
Oh, the Glass Scouts experience. Oh.
Yeah, there was like an offspring to that, where a
Every
hot dog
time-
restaurant said, "Oh, Bluey's gonna be at our restaurant, so come on
Oh.
in." And then it was
It was like
a
the
dude in a
shittiest
Bluey
Bluey
hoodie.
outfit.
it's like, hey, it's me, a blue. Anyway.
It's being Bluey.
giving
It's like
do
Mario in
that
the
one
Gumball episode.
with Ocho saying, like, "Oh yeah, Mario's my uncle."
Oh yeah, we do have some relevant comments.
Yay!
First comment here says, "This is one of those questions that could go either way. On the one hand, you're totally right to have your boundaries, and it's weird that she's trying to not only surprise your daughter, but also surprise you. Why is she so obsessed with being a Disney princess? On the other hand, everything from you feels like a bit of an overreaction because it's just a princess costume? Unless you're getting creepy child predator vibes from her, she seems like she's just trying to do something fun for the kids. Maybe it was awkward because you made it awkward, but is it generally harmless? I don't know this lady, and I guess my judgment of the situation depends on her actions outside of this. Does she frequently cross boundaries? Is she generally liked by your kids? Does she treat them away? Jesus Christ. Those kinds of things. OP says, I think that's a fair assessment. I don't really care about the awkwardness potential. I care about it being done with no prior warning. There was a little girl at the party last year who started crying because she and her parents had to leave, but Cinderella had just arrived.
Jesus Christ.
I'm having this event thrown, so I want to know what will happen, especially this year.
Sorry, there's so
She's
much
not
wind
crying.
outside. It looks insane.
She
right
wasn't
now.
crying because she saw Cinderella. She was crying because of who was behind Cinderella. From her point of view, that was the evil stepmother as Cinderella.
Well, no. From what it says, it's the fact the kid had to leave and Cinderella just arrived and all that shit. So that's why, which is a very kid-like thing to do. She's not very respectful of boundaries, but not the worst case in my family. She's the kind of person who does what she thinks other people should like instead of what they actually want. The kids like her,
No,
but
it's a
don't
bug.
love her.
There's a bug with the Sphinx antenna thing.
Another question is asked of, can original OP give her the wrong theme/address? Original OP says that she already knows the theme, and I'm pretty sure she knows the venue. It's a kid's party place, so it's easy to find the address online. I can try to tell the venue not to let her in. How has original OP been enforcing this? I feel it's hard to be as blunt as we're being now. We've told her multiple times in several different ways not to show up in costume. She's not outright admitting she's planning on trying again, but she keeps dodging it and saying she's sure the kids will love it. And for the record, my kids didn't really like it last year. Again, my daughter recognized it right away. We have another main comment here. We have another comment here that says, not the arsehole. It sounds like she was absolutely planning to do it again. While I personally don't know what the problem is, being that you have a problem with it, then you needed to address it. Also, if she's insecure about being the third wife, she shouldn't be doing things that upset the family. OP responds, the problem is more of a time and child managing thing than anything else. If me, my husband, and the venue aren't aware, we can't control it, and it's difficult to manage these things with so many young kids around. You good?
Look.
Oh, sorry. It's in the game. Sorry, I thought someone played a soundboard. Why the fuck is Tenor here?
He's so chunky. Look at him.
Oh, I don't have enough. No.
He's so tiny. Well, I guess that makes sense. He can change
Little
his size.
guy.
Little guy.
He's so full
I
of
don't have enough
porridge.
redstone to tame him.
Awesome. Anyway, what was I saying? It's also very annoying in general. If I want a performer, I'd hire one, but I'm more worried about the lack of warning. More information on Kathy. OP says,
Sorry. Just walking around like. Rapper.
so more info on Kathy. I generally think this is because of her insecurities. She's the younger third wife who showed up when her husband's children were grown, and his family was sick of caring about his relationship history. So she tries to take whatever chance she gets to assert herself as part of the family. As my husband puts it, Kathy acts like she's allergic to not having eyes and ears on her. She's been like this for as long as she's been around, but it gets worse and more ridiculous as time goes by. It's been especially bad since I had kids.
Oh, I hate
And
people
top
like
comment.
that.
The top comment says, not the arsehole, but you could tell her you're having a Chewbacca party and see what happens. Nopi says, I might just do that for my own birthday.
Tenna? Tenna, where'd you go? Tenna?
Does he just despawn if he...
I guess he's gone.
He's Blair Witching it over there.
Yo!
He's breaking it down. He's busting it down. Sexual stuff.
This fucking thing is a biohazard in at least 50 different states. NORAD
Let me
has
see if I
deployed
can get a lead on him so I can like keep him in place till I can get some redstone.
chained to a pole, just like fucking keeping him there. Okay.
Growled at me.
Basically, OP was voted not the answer based on the comments. The
Thank God.
update is 5 days later.
End the days.
Oh boy.
Can I make like string
So-
of silk?
Who do we think? What do we think's gonna happen? What do we think?
I know what
The
she dresses
bitch
up
did
as,
again.
but I'd
Bitch
love
did
to
it
hear what
again.
she thinks she dresses up as.
I think that
Well, what are like what
I
do
like
what do
she needs to
like
be put
young
down.
what do young kids do? Like what do they like? Because how long ago was this?
Fortnite party.
This was this year.
year.
Oh my god! Look at this year. What a kid's like. Tung Tung Saru.
Ah! Get out!
6, 7.
I hate that, like, I know that there is most likely video footage of a kid's birthday party that is themed around that shit.
I heard it.
Where'd he go?
There he is. Yeah.
Come with me.
The kid has a Deltarune party.
This
Goodness.
just reminds me of
Yo!
just reminds me of this fucking gif.
You just have him by his nose. You're so mean.
Oh, can I not?
Chibi, please.
Can I not put these types of leads on?
Please look in the streamer's chat.
Sure. I'm sorry.
I love this gif. I love it so much. It's so
It's
visceral.
great.
Alright. Well, let's get into the update.
It's okay. It's okay if there's a bunch of annoying sounds on the stream. Even if I mute, there's still big furry boobs. Thanks, you're a real one.
Oh, okay.
Who
So guys,
said that?
okay.
That new person in
We
chat. Soylent
we have-
Orange. Oh, Soylent Orange.
We do have this first set of lines is very telling.
Losing my mind.
So I have a love-hate relationship with being right. My dad called
Shut
me
up!
2 days after... My dad called me 2 days after I posted. There's a purple wig at his place that is styled suspiciously similar to Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. He opened Kathy's mail thinking it was his and found it. The costume
Wait, this isn't my
itself
Ruby cosplay.
is set to arrive in about a week. She wasn't planning on telling him about it either. So we know what kind of party they were. We know what kind of party they were gonna have then, I guess.
That that was gonna be my next guess
K-pop
outside of
Demon
Tung
Hunters
Tung Saru.
Why is there 10 at Deltarune? Why not?
Look at him.
Did that win you over? Did that win you over, Orange?
Anyway, he's claiming they fought, but because neither the costume nor the wig were cheap. But he also felt the need to tell me she'd been watching the movie repeatedly. Yeah. We'll check up on Tenor later. Okay. He's claiming they fought because neither the costume nor the wig were cheap, but he also felt the need to tell me that she'd been watching the movie repeatedly to study, and that she cares so much, and that isn't it sweet how much Kathy loves my kids, and maybe my daughter would like it this time. That was all I heard.
You
before
should
I
be
went
like,
to look
hey,
up
the
on
character's Korean, she's white. I'm assuming this is a white woman. She acts like a
This is a
white
white woman.
woman. This can't
Probably.
It
not be a
reeks.
white woman.
Anyways, continue.
I'm done. This made me a lot angrier than it should have, but it isn't the first time someone in my family decides my plans and the effort I put in don't mean shit. And if I can't even plan my own child's birthday party without someone trying to butt in, I don't have to feel bad about drawing the line. Kathy's officially banned from the party. My husband and I have alerted the venue that we don't hire any character performers, and if any Caucasian-looking Korean pop star shows up, they must tell her to go home. I also gave them They basically told us they can't let anyone who's not on the guest list inside anyway, so she won't be allowed.
Oh my god.
I feel horrible about making them deal with my family drama, but at least that's one less thing to worry about. My dad and I did fight about this, but I put my foot down. He kept arguing that it wouldn't be a big deal if I just let Kathy have this. I told him
No.
that's the point.
What the fuck?
If he's not the one who's going to manage the situation, he doesn't get to tell me how hard it is to do it. In the end, this is what we settled on. My dad can come to the birthday party as long as Kathy doesn't tag along. If she does, they're both out. Both of them can still join us for the dinner later. I'm also thinking about lowering my contact with both Dad and Kathy. I love my dad,
You should.
no headache is worth this. I want to wait till I'm calmer to work out the details. I want to thank everyone. I've got a lot going on in my life and my therapist is on vacation, so it feels good to rant about this. But for my own sanity, I'm going to focus on relaxing for the next couple of weeks. I already feel much lighter knowing that this is over.
And then 5 days later.
Well, we have some relevant comments first.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
First comment. You'll know she'll be showing up for dinner in a costume, right? OP says it's not the same thing. If she shows up in costume at a party full of small kids without warning, it's easy for history to repeat itself. If she shows up in costume at a restaurant in which the only children present will be family, and there wouldn't be any real excuse for a character performer there, at worst, she embarrasses herself. The next comment says, she gets an A for effort. She seems to be trying to do something special. Maybe you could channel her energy into something nice for her and your kid. She likes to dress up in cosplay. Let her dress your kid up a few times to see how it goes. This woman may be annoying to you, but she is trying, and there are worse things than being overexcited. This comment was downvoted. This comment was downvoted, by the way. It says in parentheses.
Let her take your kid.
OP says, I'm not channeling her energy into anything. Like I said, I'm done. She doesn't want to do anything special. She never liked cosplay or dress up, and she doesn't actually care about what my daughter would enjoy.
This is gonna kill me.
She just wants people to give her attention.
This is gonna kill me.
Someone said, what is she insecure about? Why can't she just be his wife and enjoy friendly relationships with the rest of the family? You're all adults, and nobody has any expectations of her to be anything she doesn't have to be. She sounds more than insecure, she sounds unstable. OP says, I've given up on trying to figure her out, but the fact she's younger than my dad and technically his third wife, he didn't legally marry his second wife, very obviously gets to her.
God.
She's been extremely pushy about being part of the family since the first year of their relationship.
Girl, I mean, such a fucking problem being a man's third wife. Don't be his third wife. That was your choice as much as his.
He's a fourth wife.
No, because that'd be unlucky. And
maybe,
she has
the
a
fifth
complex
wife.
about that. This woman is actually Guido
go.
Mista from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Let's go, ladies.
She's trying only for her own benefit, yeah.
But she's
Exactly.
being the 40th wife. And the comments ask on the possibility of Kathy showing up to the party anyway. OP says she can't be allowed inside the venue without being on the guest list. They know who she is and what she looks like, so it doesn't matter whether she's in costume or not. There's a 0 chance of Kathy coming to the party. And to be fair, we actually have her age. She's in her 40s and does look young. Not young enough to pass for a 20-something, though.
Not young enough to look like a 20-something Korean woman.
Okay, so Janet's assumption was more
I
correct
wish
than
Z
mine.
was here. Z would get so mad at the story.
It's very true.
Oh my god, I would kill to hear Zebra's reaction. Like, no! You can't do that!
Unfortunately, there is one more post.
Oh.
This happened a little over a month later, on February 24th.
Oh, February.
Decent month.
That was Hat's birthday.
It
No,
was?
no, the 23rd. 23rd, right?
What is that thing?
It's a zombie.
That's not a zombie, that's a troll.
Zombie.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi, Roxy.
Hello, everybody.
So to catch you up to speed, we're watching this man's third wife try to insert herself into the family birthday parties
At a
by dressing up
K-pop
as
demon
characters.
hunters themed.
K-pop demon hunters and stuff. We're on the final update.
Trying to dress as Rumi. She's 40 years old and white, and she's trying to dress as
Yep.
Rumi from K-pop Demon
Yep.
Hunters.
Yep. I said I wouldn't update again unless something happened, so you guys can probably guess why I'm back. This might get long.
No, my power! Sorry.
I'll go ahead and say nothing happened at the party itself. It happened on Saturday and everything went perfectly fine. My daughter loved it, the kids had fun, and we had no problems with the venue. Kathy did not try to come, nor did my dad try to convince me to re-invite her. I had expected him to sulk through the party, but he actually did pretty well. And then we went to the birthday dinner. My dad and Kathy were running so late that the food arrived around the same time that they did. Kathy was dressed as Rumi, wig and jacket. My dad was refusing to make eye contact with anyone, very obviously embarrassed.
Yeah.
Ed saw them before we did. I knew there was a chance she'd come to the restaurant in costume, but I was more concerned she'd do it at the party. My husband and I had agreed that we wouldn't make a scene in front of the kids, but would step in if things got out of hand. It was very awkward. The kids, 5 in total, including my 3, mostly ignored her. They recognized Kathy and called her by name, which upset her. They were also not amused by the way she kept trying to get their attention, because she was trying to get them to interact with her while they were either talking to each other or trying to eat. I told Kathy,
Dude,
Oh,
imagine
boy.
being a
Oh.
little kid and seeing somebody dressed up as a character you love, and the kid is unamused. The kid is like, just like, fuck off,
it's like
lady.
I'm feeling third hand like cringe. Like I'm feeling it.
I feel bad for these like 7 to like 6-year-olds.
So it's like,
Yeah.
hey, does anyone want to sing Golden? It's just, they're like, fuck
Oh my God,
off.
shut up.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't want to talk to you.
I told
Don't
Kathy
come to my house.
to leave them alone
We're
when she
done.
started trying to pull my daughter's hand away from her food so they could get up and
No!
dance together. Oh god.
No!
She sat there silent for a few minutes before leaving to go to the bathroom. Then she texted my dad that she wasn't feeling well and they left. In the end, they stayed for less than 20 minutes. People were staring, but that's not something I tend to care about. Besides the few times I cringed, Kathy asked the waitress if they had... Oh, Jesus fuck.
No!
If they had Ramyeon at Johnny Rockets. Jesus.
Johnny Rockets?
Oh.
the most American sounding restaurant I've ever heard.
It's a hamburger place.
Oh,
In Canada.
hamburger sandwich and Coca-Cola.
Wait, was this in Canada? Is this in Canada?
Johnny
What is with
Rockets.
all these fucking Canadian stories today?
Is Johnny
Wow.
Rockets a Canadian place?
The only
Johnny
location I
Rockets
can look up.
is... No, it's an
I haven't heard of it actually, which is funny.
No, it's an American one.
It's like
Okay.
a made
Oh,
up
well, there
like
was
a
a Johnny
50s
Rockets
diner.
in it.
It's like a 50s diner and she's asking for ramen.
I think I want to beat this.
I
woman.
actually got some
actually,
K-pop
I
Demon
really
Hunters brand ramen that I haven't tried yet. It's supposedly
All
very
right,
spicy.
let's
Keep going.
continue. I'm very
It's
interested.
mostly American. Okay.
you're sitting up now. You're locked in.
Canada
So
mentioned.
yes, besides the few times I cringed, nothing too chaotic happened. Still, I regret not telling her to leave. My husband handled bedtime that night, and our
Oh, they're
daughter
in
asked him
Canada
whether it
and
was
England.
okay if... Oh my god, sorry. And our daughter asked him whether it was okay if she didn't like Kathy. She also asked my husband not to tell me that at first, because she didn't want to upset me.
Oh.
The three of us
Aw.
ended up talking on Sunday. Our daughter basically said that she was upset that Kathy was bothering her and being pushy during the dinner.
Oh!
And she was worried that the kids at the table next to us were looking at her funny because of what was going on. I'm exhausted and I feel like shit. I feel like shit like this happens way too often. It's perfectly fine for them to do what they want as long as I'm the one dealing with the consequences. More than anything, I refuse to let my children be treated like this way too. I genuinely don't understand why Kathy insists on behaving like this. But I shouldn't have to worry about whether a grown woman will listen to me when I tell her not to do something at my child's party. A few hours after the talk with my daughter, the kids went out with my mom. I took the opportunity to call my dad and Kathy, and told them she is no longer welcome at any of my children's events. We had an interesting argument, during which Kathy said I had humiliated her when I told her to leave my daughter alone, and she couldn't understand why I was doing this when she was willing to go this far to make my kids happy. My dad and I talked again later that night, without her. He was still defending Kathy, but admitted he was embarrassed when she insisted on wearing the costume. Apparently that was the reason they were so late to the dinner. I told him my decision was final, and if he ever tried to bring Kathy to an event she wasn't invited to,
Why did
they
I
would
make
both be
another
told.
sword?
Oh no, why did you? We're not officially cutting ties, but my husband and I will be making an effort to spend less time with Kathy moving forward. That will probably include lowering our contact with my dad as well,
Wait, no, he's
but the
coming.
more I think about it, the more I realize that might actually help our relationship. In the end, Kathy shenanigans aside, my daughter really enjoyed her birthday, and that's all that matters.
She's going so
Once again,
far to
want to
make
thank
myself
everyone.
happy.
This is my last post. So,
Jesus fucking Christ, what a nightmare woman.
That poor kid.
That poor kid.
The
Yeah,
kid
Yeah.
being like, the kid asking like,
Is it okay if
I
I don't like her? Like, oh.
yeah, no, like at that point, kids,
Kids like.
they clock shit really
If a
quickly.
kid is that uncomfortable and you're still insisting that you're the good person in this situation, fuck off. You're a 40-year-old white woman dressed as a K-pop star. Fuck you.
So,
Yeah.
so
All the
Well,
other
that's
people
more
were
rel-
staring because you were.
we have the last set of relevant comments. I'm so glad the party went well and that Kathy didn't create too much of a scene. Have you told your dad about what your kids said about it? I think if he knows, he'll see that Kathy is only doing this for her sake, not the kids, since they didn't like it either.
Oh.
Opie said, I decided not to. I know that if I did, Kathy would fixate on my daughter whenever we saw each other. I didn't want to risk her making my daughter feel suffocated in the future. I don't want my daughter to dislike Kathy, and for all I know, she might completely forget about this in a few months. But her comfort comes first. My dad and everyone else who was at the dinner did agree that it was obvious the kids didn't like it. Opie also says, another big reason why I'm not telling my dad and Kathy, I don't really see any way of telling them that doesn't put an even bigger target on my daughter's back. She told me and my husband that in private. They don't need to know about it.
What a good mom.
Hey, she got one thing about the cosplay right.
What?
About being half demon.
Jesus Christ! Whoa!
Hell yeah.
God damn,
Hell
Roxy!
yeah.
I was like, look at this
Also-
cool sculpture.
I'm gonna tell you guys a comment that is gonna make you immediately realize this is a little bit worse than it is. How old is Kathy?
40.
She'll be 49 in a few months.
Oh,
To her credit, I thought she was 43 until I remembered she was supposed to be 14 years older than me.
Oh.
So that means the poster would be
In their, like...
35.
25, yeah.
imagine
God.
your dad marrying someone who was 14 when you were born.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip over the final comments, but, like, god damn, that is...
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're
raw
gonna
silver.
pivot to another one.
No, you.
So,
I was gonna say, Hat, would you like to read this one?
Whoa.
Sure.
okay. So for
Jeremy
context, this
reading.
one comes from a new Reddit I've been looking at called Wedding Shaming.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Already,
no!
you. How does two words immediately open like a Pandora's like paper bag of like interesting questions?
I'm just saying, how do we close it?
How do we close it?
So for context, on the very beloved Smosh Reads Reddit stories, there was a wedding story they read at like the end of the last year, where it was like the most unhinged description of a wedding. You know what I'm talking about, right? With like,
It's
The
not the
white
costumes
say-
one. We read that one, right? The one with the
No,
dress
it's-
code.
no, this one was worse. So, like, it was like a white woman saying like, "Hey, so we're gonna change the
Oh yes,
the wedding venue
yes.
to,
It was told through like
like a
Facebook
state over.
messages.
and there's there's no need for chairs because we'll be dancing all night."
Yeah, shit like that. Oh my god.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
And like nobody actually
Um,
showed up to the wedding because it was like so god awful.
Yeah. So this is another terrible wedding. But
Alright, serve me the steaming hot
What?
plate of bullshit.
give me a second.
on.
I had to respond to a text from somebody. They were like,
See that?
so my brother was
Oh my
texting
God.
me about something.
I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
You're flubbing it. You're flubbing it. Stop flubbing it. Stop it.
I saw the
Stop it!
invisible
You're
thing's
flubbing it.
eyes. Where did it go?
Can I just
So,
say
hold
I'm
on,
glad everybody
hold on.
liked my little stupid crack up
Yeah,
my story.
somebody in chat said nicely done, Roxy, but did a Y/IE because they didn't know how to,
It's the Y spelling
Yeah.
person in chat.
Really
Thank you.
quick.
It's actually all three letters. It's ROXYIE.
No, that's a,
There's a silent
What am I
Q in
hearing?
there.
It's a demon. Quick, open a dark fountain, that'll help. Oh my god.
So this was cross-posted onto
demon.
this was cross-posted onto wedding shaming.
What?
And you're
in the
gonna understand. You're gonna understand from the title. How do you ready?
Nightmare Stalker.
How do you fucking ready?
Yo, is that the fucking dude that they revealed in
Yeah.
with Courage?
Oh my god, the invincibility star is actually working. Yeah! Fucker!
Oh boy. Alright.
Alright, Hat, here you
So,
go.
what is
Floor is yours.
teeth? What is teeth?
I fucked
that?
up.
Today I fucking.
Oh. Okay. Today I fucked up by oversleeping and almost ruining my best friend's 4 a.m. wedding.
Fucking excuse me.
That's fine.
4
Okay.
a.m. wedding.
So,
Okay.
Who has a wedding
This
at
was
4 in the
12
morning?
First off,
This was
Christ.
12 days.
4 a.m.
Wait, this was 12 days ago?
Not even 2 weeks.
4 a.m.
Hold on, oh my god, fresh off the fucking press.
Yes, this is, and this comes to us from Seacake. So my best friend was having a 4 a.m. designation wedding. Yes, 4 in the morning. Makeup for me, the bride's mom, and the groom's mom was scheduled for 9:30 p.m. the night before. The bride asked if I could drive them since I had rented a car. Bride's mom was staying at the bride's sister's house, and groom's mom was at a hotel but 5 minutes from mine. Easy, simple, I got this. Except, I did not got this. For some mysterious, cursed reason, my iPhone alarm decided to be silent. This has happened to me before, and no, my phone was not on silent, so instead of waking up at 9 p.m. like a reasonable adult and supportive friend, I woke up at 11 p.m. because my husband got up to use the bathroom. 2 hours late. Meanwhile, both moms had been waiting for an hour. They eventually panicked and woke up the bride to figure out what to do. So now it's the middle of the night before her wedding. Instead of peacefully preparing to get married, she's stress spiraling because I vanished from existence. They ended up starting their makeup around 10:30 without me. Mine didn't start until 11:30 p.m. So when I finally saw my best friend, she was upset, rightfully so. I feel like absolute garbage. For a full anxiety attack, apologized approximately 1,000 times. I was convinced I'd permanently damaged our friendship and possibly the entire institution of the marriage. So eventually calmed down and the wedding was beautiful, but I still feel sick thinking about it. I know I messed up by not waking up, that part is on me, but a tiny, irrational part of my brain keeps wondering, couldn't they have woken up the bride's sister, or called an Uber, or literally anything other than waking up the bride at 12 p.m. telling her bridesmaid disappeared? Anyway, today I fucked up by trusting my iPhone, almost becoming the villain of my best friend's wedding story forever.
Your best
TLDR,
friend
yeah.
needs to fucking get her shit together. 4 a.m. for a wedding? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
So, first comment. What is a 4 a.m. wedding? Why can these people use cell phones?
nobody
and someone
called
replied,
her.
probably
That's
a
really
sunrise
funny.
ceremony. Everyone thinks sunrise hikes and things are so romantic until they realize the crack of dawn commitment.
Also, wait, 4 a.m.
Just
at, like, this time of year? Well, I guess it did just change. Daylight savings just happened, so I guess, yeah. It was, like, what, a couple days ago?
This was 12 days ago.
Okay.
this was before daylight savings kicked in.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
no, 4 a.m.
Who
would have
the
been
fuck-
way before that. I woke up at
the
6
fuck
the
has
other
a
day
4
and
a.m.
was
work?
dark. What the fuck's happening?
Like,
Okay, so
Why
further,
are you-
there's extra clarification. Someone said, "Is the sun even out at 4 a.m. at this designation wedding?" And the OP clarified, "Wedding started at 5:30 a.m., but we need to arrive at around 4 a.m."
Am I gonna fucking
And a person was like, "And the plan was to do makeup 8 hours before the wedding. What were you guys planning to do until 4? The story's so confusing." And OP replied, "Makeup schedule for 9:30, make off photo shoot at 2 a.m. so everyone was ready before 2 a.m.
Who the
And-
this is they have to be white. Only white people would do shit.
This is
this
a white person
person-
wedding.
This person puts it perfectly. So this crazy lady scheduled a bunch of wedding stuff in the middle of the night and had no backup plan in case someone or someones inevitably fell asleep. This bride is insane.
What a fucking stupid ass thing! Like, what?
Vampire wedding?
Why the hell would you ever do a wedding at, like, someone in chat put it very perfectly. Vampire wedding. it's like fucking Nosferatu.
The sequel band to Vampire Weekends.
It's a fucking vampire, and you're fucking
Someone
going
said-
and you're doing vampire shit at this wedding.
Someone said the least they could have done is provide cocaine for people who prefer to approach Ryan from a much better angle.
Exactly. That's
You
what
do
I'm
need to be hooked up with this shit.
It's insane. I've never heard of the idea of a 4 a.m. wedding. Like, cause what the fuck are you gonna do after the fact? Like, are you like gonna like sleep during the day? Like, what are you gonna fucking do then?
Apparently, from what some of the comments
Wedding
are
all
saying,
night,
this is a
fish all day.
relatively common thing in certain places.
In what
Because this
fucking
one
place?
comment says, 4 a.m. wedding is such an attention whore. Look at me, I'm so original, corny ass move. So apparently it's like a common enough occurrence to the point that it's like a trope, like a corny common trope to do a 4 a.m. wedding?
That kills me?
Yeah, Chibi, it killed you.
I had
You're tired.
sky falling.
I've never heard of fucking 4 a.m. weddings until now. That is.
Well,
I haven't
We're
either.
never doing a 4 a.m.
I'm
wedding.
gonna answer the question before you, and I'm gonna say no. We're not doing a 4 a.m. wedding.
Thank God. Thank fucking God.
Yeah, no. What do you fucking take me for? Fucking. What
do you take me for?
People
No.
aren't
Take
designed
it for
to
a
be
Lanolin
awake at that
thing.
hour.
Those people are always smart. Because they know how to fucking read.
One-up mushroom.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god.
Totem of Undying. Just, yeah. God. That was cross-posted onto wedding
It's an
shaming.
infinite effect. it doesn't go away.
And it's... I feel like
Does it just
there's like so many insane
let me
stuff
die
on
once?
wedding shaming. We might come back to that, but... Alright, now it's my turn.
Okay,
for-
I was going to say real quick to kind of summarize it from another person's comment. Let's run down the list of entitlement symptoms. 1. Designation wedding. Sure, make family and friends spend thousands and use a
Destination wedding.
vacation so you can have a perfect backdrop for your wedding. 2. 4 a.m. wedding. 3. 5 hours of makeup. Honey, people are going to be so bleary-eyed they won't remember what you looked like. 4. Bridezilla temper tantrum. What exactly is this person? Why exactly is this person your friend? What's wrong with you putting up with this?
I could never... I look forward to getting married, obviously. Because one,
Oh man,
it's will. And two,
we need to have a better
because
design for the
Like 40
I
a.m.
just want
abilities.
to have like a good time. I could never put my guests through this. I would be like at most we might do like a smaller ceremony and then big after party. That's like sustainable in this time and age.
Yeah.
But I could not force people to get up at 4 a.m. We're still trying to get mad up at like 10 a.m.
Yeah. If you did a 4 a.m. wedding, Matt would make it because he'd still be awake from the previous day.
That might be true. That's mean, but it's true. Is he listening to this?
I hope so.
I feel bad. Sorry, Matt. I feel bad. I don't. You're a terrible.
I just like being mean sometimes. You're mean to me.
It's different.
Why?
I know where you live.
Okay.
Yeah,
The fuck are those?
Oh god. 4 a.m. wedding. Crazy.
Oh my god. All right.
I need to just get out of here. I just need to go.
This
I need to get out
this
of the
feels
queue.
like a similar level to like the insane shit people do for like gender reveals, where it's like you don't need to blow up like you don't need to cause an earthquake with like 16 tons of like explosives just to announce that if your baby has like male or female
It's a
parts. Just like I always loved hearing about those stories because whenever my parents, because here's the thing, right? And this is going to be like a side tangent and a half. There was a brief window of time a couple of years back where whenever there was a new batshit insane gender reveal atrocity that was committed by some brainlets in like America or something, my parents would somehow be the ones to tell me about it. And it escalated from, this family accidentally gashed their own house with like this
I like how
potentially
that's the-
toxic
That's the
material
the small end
to
of it.
it's like it ramped up. It was like, okay, this family like accidentally filled their house with potentially toxic gas just to reveal like the baby's gender, to this family accidentally caused a town-wide earthquake with the amount of explosives they had to announce the baby's gender, to a groom got into an airplane, or like the boyfriend got into a plane to announce the gender with colored smoke
And he died.
with no training.
He
And
was flying
crashed.
it?
Yes! The boyfriend was piloting the plane with no experience, and, because of that, crashed and died.
Look out, you're gonna crash!
I do remember that one.
Congrats, it's a boy, also, you're now a widow. Like,
Congratulations, it's a fatherless child.
Oh god, that's fucked up.
That's one way to not pay alimony.
Jesus. He's probably still alive. It's like a DB
No.
Cooper situation.
No. That fucker.
Janet, it was a
dead.
plane
It was
crash.
a plane crash. That fucker is.
No, he was just
So,
testing a
I know
new
someone
power
that
supply,
survived,
and
like,
it's still in
three
the
of them.
prototyping phase.
I know
Janet.
someone that survived 3 plane crashes. Sure, he's fictional, but he's British too, so.
Yeah, fictional.
It's funny you say that,
That
'cause
father's
I
name,
forget this guy's
Joseph
name.
Joestar.
Yeah.
I forget this guy's name, but shit. This is gonna be like another side tangent half, but I don't know if you know the story because I think this particular individual is from Britain. But there is someone who was known as like the luckiest man on Earth, where
Yeah,
like all
no, I
these
do know who you're
insane
talking about.
things happened to him or around him, and
like
he
the
would
guy who was like
somehow
struck by
live.
lightning 3 times or something like that.
Yes, and one of the most insane things was the fact that he got on an airplane. It crashed. He survived. When he proceeded to go on to another flight less than 24 hours later that also crashed, and he survived that one too. And all of this
Milo
compounded with this
Murphy.
person being part of the inspiration for Deadpool.
This guy was also the same
What?
person in his car and like something broke and caused like fucking fire to fucking spit up at him from his fucking air vents.
Okay, that I kind of love the idea of actually doing that for Deadpool, like having him have fucking Milo Murphy luck. Like that'd be a really funny angle for him.
I mean, isn't that technically no? That's the opposite with Domino.
That's
the
right.
opposite
Yeah,
of
Domino has like
Domino
has
causes
like in-
bad luck to happen.
no, she has like a good luck aura around her, and she isn't capable of experiencing bad luck.
She's like a probability.
In Deadpool 2,
nullifier.
she is the only person who survived that parachuting thing where during like strong winds, like everyone got like thrown into like electrical wires and someone got put into a fucking wood
wood chipper.
chipper and stuff, and she was just fine.
So logically, with like that kind of ability, could she just scribble random bullshit onto like a test paper and get everything right?
Yeah.
That cheating bitch.
All right, next story.
All right, this is okay. My turn again.
Janet's turn.
I got a silly one.
Oh
This is
boy,
the
I love it.
best
Like
of
the
Reddit
previous stories have not
updates.
been silly in some capacity.
Okay, Tenna, time to
Well, this
eat
one's
your
really
dust.
silly.
Yay!
Hooray!
This is best of Redditor updates. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for getting our neighborhood dog Olympics canceled instead of bending the rules for a neighbor?
Okay, hold on. You need to repeat that. What was it about Dog Olympics?
Am
Aw.
I the asshole for getting our neighborhood dog Olympics canceled instead of bending the rules for a neighbor?
Also this little guy.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah.
There's another Easter egg. I gotta double check what it is, but if you
Spam.
Yeah, if you say I love TV, he has a chance of dropping a music disc.
Yeah. I understand this is a silly issue to have, but it's an issue we have a need for advice. 5 to 6 years ago, my HOA decided our neighborhood is boring and encouraged people to come up with ideas/activities to liven things up. This, my Pup Olympics was born. It's just the neighborhood dogs competing poorly in different silly events for 2 days and being rewarded with treats. Early on, there would be prizes for the owners of whichever dogs won the event, and it was really fun with all the fun and games. A couple years ago, we started doing a paid entry for each event, and the money went towards cash prize, and there was a donation to a really great local animal shelter, where a lot of us got our pups. Might be worth it to note that most people in the neighborhood chose to donate their cash prize towards the shelter fund, so we usually come up with a pretty great donation. People look forward to the Olympics every year. It's ridiculous, but it's fun, and we loved it all. 18 months ago, a new neighbor moves in, and she has a poodle that frequently competes and wins dog competitions. The dog has 1 million followers on Instagram. We all follow the page and obviously root for this dog in the competitions. No issue with the dog itself. However, it ruined the Pup Olympics last year.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, obviously, it's like you fucking put in like the dog version of
Nuclear bomb versus coughing baby.
who's a
Fucking, like literally just the Usain Bolt of dogs. Against
you put in Peyton
against
Manning against all
Priscilla.
fucking nuts. It's not gonna end well. God, you put it. You shadow dropped Blitzwolfer in against these little guys. I got one more in me. You have a fully evolved Arcanine versus a bunch of Fido.
I mean, hey, at least that thing's he presents alone is cooking to perfection.
That's true.
True.
This dog swept every single competition. There's literally one event for senior dogs that it didn't qualify for, and that's the only one that this poodle didn't win. We all just kind of stood there for 2 days and gave cash prizes to the same woman for every event. To make matters worse, she didn't donate a single extra penny to the shelter fund. Bonus am I the asshole for
Oh.
being judgy here. Okay, yeah, no, that changes things a lot.
Oh my god.
Kill.
Holy shit.
Oh
See, that instantly went from okay, that's understandable to this bitch gotta get hung.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's
Whoa.
like, silly to like, oh, you're terrible. You're a terrible person.
Someone call Luigi.
It's like,
In Minecraft.
This-
Minecraft,
this is
Minecraft,
taking an
Minecraft,
event for
Minecraft.
families and kids and turned it into something it was never meant to be. It's like having a professional athlete compete at a high school field day. So, Pump Olympics are happening soon, but this year, my committee decided on no competition dogs rule, to make it more fair to other owners/families. The poodle owner got a notice of this and has gone ballistic. Our HOA had a committee meeting and decided in their favor that we couldn't exclude her or her dog if we wanted to have a competition in the neighborhood. I thought about it and then just went ahead and sent a cancellation notice out. Somebody from the HOA board tried to pull it back together, but it isn't getting much interest. Now the poodle owner has sent me multiple vindicative messages implying that I did this to hurt her personality, and the neighborhood is split 50-50 on who was in the wrong. So am I the asshole?
No.
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 If your dog is like a competition dog, take it to a fucking professional thing, not like a little. It's called the Pup Olympics. This is like to look at cute little dogs do shit, you know?
It's a fucking charity event.
It's a charity. She didn't put that at all. There's a Pup in the chat.
First,
Everyone's coming up, Gil.
the dog, Balto.
The dog was
Balto.
bold.
Blaze everything.
The dog, it was Santa's little helper.
That dog's name was Airbud.
Oh,
Airbud,
I'm
Airbud
sad.
2, Airbud 3,
They're buddy.
Airbuddy.
Sorry.
Golden Buddies.
Snow buddies.
Santa buddies.
How many of those movies do
Dog
they make?
Christmas.
There's a lot of Airbud movies.
Sorry, it's a quote we say often. It's from Joel Mike.
it's from fucking Varp Scale 4.
Yeah,
I don't know that bit.
he was playing this weird Doom wad, and like there was a
Doom wad.
door that had the Airbud logo on it, and he opened the door, and behind it was a door with Airbud 2, and then he just kept going. It's like Airbud 2, Airbud Golden Receiver.
Let me see if I can find it. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find
And then
it.
it like ends on like fucking.
Air Buddies, Super Buddies, Santa Buddies, Santa Paws, Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Okay, there's some comments, but I'm only gonna read one of them for this first post. Commenter says, you could change the events so that the show dog can't win. Event 1, pup missing the most teeth. Event 2, pup that gets the messiest while eating.
Oh shit!
Event 3.
So hype train, what the fuck? Someone gifted
What?
me 5 subs? Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome. Event
Wow.
3, most
Oh,
overweight
shit.
pup.
thanks.
Event 4.
Safiri? Safari? Oh,
Oh,
Safari, I think.
wow.
Event 4, pup with the biggest / smallest footprint.
Wow, I've never had
Event
that
5,
before. That's
bobbing
so cool.
for biscuits. Event 6,
I have a level
100
2
meter
hype
squirrel chase.
train. That's so cool.
Event 7, speed sniffing. Event 8, tug of war. Event 9, 50-yard dog paddle. Event 10,
Dude.
wiggle butt freestyle.
Do I have
Event
to just
11.
do more Reddit? That's nowhere near the correct pronunciation, but great try. Do I just have to do more Reddit Minecraft streams, because this has been like my most like successful stream in a while, and it's like I know I only have 2 new
How many
viewers,
viewers
but like
do you have?
that's I think everyone in the call and these 2 new people.
That's good.
That's so cool.
Also, I do apologize for getting your name wrong. I'm dyslexic as shit.
You should get it more wrong. Did I just set that person on fire by hitting him with a torch? I can do that? Oh my god, that's so cool.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, there's actually a few more comments. You are absolutely not the asshole, but I have a suggestion. Move all cash prizes to people. Have the cash prize for the winning go to the shelter instead. Okay.
That is a way more solid solution, yeah.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is that this whole thing spawned out of a person, I'm assuming, out of good faith, initially, unintentionally reaping the rewards of what was meant to be a wholesome town, like, event, which it quickly just evolved into them just scalping money from this community, presumably for themselves.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up. Okay, but and the other one was make a huge deal about second place winners. Another commenter says this person honestly sounds like the majority of people who participate in competition dog stuff of all forms. I have a show dog. He did the show circuits, and dealing with people was hands down the worst part of it. While it wasn't every single person, the vast majority of them are atrocious. The backstabbing was rampant. Constant stories about this person or that person. The awful things one person or another did. The worst part was that while a lot of it was made up, an uncomfortable amount of it was true. I'm just imagining, like, you see that guy over there with like the husky? Killed the guy.
Oh yeah, the dude with the
He actually
Yorkshire
breeds
Terrier
dogs to eat them.
money laundering scheme. 15 businesses down under. Like,
So I haven't done dog shows, but I have done goat shows, and it is like a pretty like unfriendly territory. It's
okay,
like-
hold on.
What are you talking about?
Let's
What?
roll back.
Yeah,
Goat show?
What?
yeah,
Goat show?
yeah. For 4-H.
Silver there?
Yeah.
Would it be an unfriendly
What?
territory because you're a cat? Boom, baby! Got that joke out.
What?
Good one.
I didn't even hear what he
Silver there?
said.
He said
Silver's
it's
my goat.
he said it's an unfriendly territory because I'm a cat.
Um,
No,
Silver
but-
there because he's my goat.
No,
Silver's my
okay,
goat.
so you guys know I was raised on a farm, and my mom forced me to do this thing called 4-H, which is basically where kids do, like, animal shows for potential, like, money or stuff. And like
no.
I did goat shows, and I told you like one of my goats won, and I went to the state fair, and it was the last time I ever went to the state fair because it was the most miserable experience of my life.
I legitimately never knew any of this about you until now.
Chibi lore is so fucking insane.
Okay, so I know what the one-up mushroom does now.
I find it so fascinating how like almost everyone that I know has some vaguely interesting like factoid about themselves, or have just a generally interesting life in general. And then I'm over here like I voiced in a FNAF fan game nearly 8 years ago. And I'm still running in
than
that
the
high.
fact that I was
You
forced to
motherfucker.
live on a
Yeah,
farm
you know,
while I
yeah,
have
those
like
facts-
allergies and shit. It was miserable. That's why I don't talk about it a lot. It's like it's uninteresting and it was miserable.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and you forget to mention that you're in like multiple revivals that are currently going on for that same
I mean,
fucking
like-
franchise. It's like, dude, shut
Like-
the fuck up. That's interesting.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Like, Will has like raced horses or something, right?
I had family
Spat.
that my
Will
grandmother
participated in the
my mother's
screwball
I
ride.
wanted it at
my-
Pearl, but this is bad.
my grandmother on my mother's side, their family owned horses that they took shows. They had show
Bitch.
horses. And there was one time that I, as a very young child, got to take part in one of those shows, and I got to dress up as a fucking ringmaster in a tiny little ringmaster costume. And it was the only
Please tell
time
me
I
you
ever-
got a very silly top hat and a mustache.
There was a top hat. I will tell you there was a top hat.
Oh my god, I want to see that picture.
I'm pleased. I'm pleased.
There was not a mustache though. I will tell you that.
Damn
I'm
it.
mildly less pleased. However, the top hat makes
Master
up.
is pleased by the hat.
I'd
Okay.
have to see. Because
Oh,
I'd have to
shit.
fucking ask.
Actually, sorry to cut this off.
Actually, my
I
mother
read
has-
more to this comment. Holy shit! At the dog shows, the stuff people did to the dogs was awful. Someone shoe polished a white dog at one. Another one in Texas had someone going around unplugging a bunch of RVs with dogs in them to knock out their air conditioners. And throughout it, an unusual number of dogs kept getting sick. My little guy was poisoned at least twice at these shows.
What
The first
the
time
fuck?
he did the runs for a couple of days. The second time was so bad, who I had to take him to the vet, who's the one who clued me into him probably having been fed laxatives. Just wasn't something I would have expected. What the fuck is going on at these evil ass shows?
What the fuck is
Animal
this?
shows
It's
are
a
like-
dog eat
are-
dog world out of
Animal
those
shows
dog
are
shows. I
like
tell you
are
what.
like prime for like animal abuse and shit. It's really
Bloody
not good. Anyways, I earned
Listen,
a hype chest.
There's only one dog worth abusing. It's
Wow.
Brian Griffin.
I got an emote.
I'm sure there's more fictitious dogs out there who are worthy of at
Brian
least a
Griffin deserves
singular
death.
slap.
Brian Griffin
Why
deserves
is this
death.
topic of conversation?
Vinny.
Anyways,
Vinny Griffin from
you
Family
said there was
Guy.
a follow-up, Jan?
I watched him like a hawk until he met his requirements at his shows. He still does competitive stuff. There are awards,
Can not
but I
get any
just do it with
info
him
out of
because he
that?
enjoys it. Most of the people are still awful, but I've been lucky enough to find people in different groups who actually like dogs. I cannot imagine trying to deal with a fun thing and having one of the bad ones show up. It would absolutely ruin it, and I agree with you for canceling it. Not the asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said there was a follow-up from the original poster, though?
Yeah. So thanks. So there's an update the next day.
Thanks
For the input, everybody. Seems like the people agree. Others say that I took it too far with just canceling. Oh well, I work a full-time job that has nothing to do with this, and I have my own life. This is supposed to be a casual, one weekend a year thing that was fun for the whole neighborhood. Poodle owner made it not fun, and when I tried to negotiate, it just became exhausting. I spend a fair bit of my money trying to decorate, set things up, and feed people for this event. Instead, I'll be cutting a check to the animal shelter directly and adding a little more so it matches with our typical yearly donation. Okay.
It's the clown. It's the clown.
Okay. Okay, that's... What the fuck is that?
The clown.
That's Okay. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then I will find a story for Will to read.
Stimulating
Yay.
decoction. It's crack! It's crack!
Joel Doom Airbud. Okay, I need to listen to this.
Oh yeah, but like for real, thank you for like the gift sub and stuff. I've never had that happen before. That was cool.
God. Just God, I can't fucking believe
I wonder if this stream is gonna push me over the edge to affiliate.
You're gonna edge?
Yeah. I'm gonna edge after this stream.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that was hype.
Yeah.
We had a story about dog abuse, and I got a hype train for it. So it started reading about more animal abuse on the stream.
We love to see it. We had 40-year-old white people try to be Asian.
Oh my god.
We had dog abuse. We had
Christ almighty. What the
Tenna-
vibes are
Tenna was
insane. Tenna was there. I wonder if it's also broken, but you're supposed to be able to say "I love TV" to him, and he has a chance of dropping like a music disc with Deltarune music, and if you give gold to Spamton, which I haven't spawned in yet, he's supposed to have a chance to also give you music discs. And then as a part of a different mod, I have that Roaring Knight boss fight, and one of the things you get from that is a music disc as well.
Oh God. Okay, well.
So what's funny is that with the mod packs I do have guns.
Oh.
So imagine I want to fight the Roaring Knight with like.
For his neutral special, he wields a gun. Just.
Alright, well, did you get it?
I haven't fought the
Yeah,
real
man.
Roaring Knight yet, or beat the
Yay.
real Roaring Knight yet. I need to work on that. I started a new Deltarune profile or save file to get better items for that, and then I never got around to getting up to that point again.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll do it. Oh!
What the fuck happened? What was that? That was a demon.
The Dreadhound
Dreadhound.
of the night.
And also
What
that
the
that
fuck is
thing.
that spitting up there?
What is that
Yeah.
thing?
I don't know.
What is that?
Wait, why are you not jump attacking?
Oh, I don't know. I'm stupid.
The
Big
big bundle monster. Yeah, it's a big bundle.
Well, he's stuck, so
Is it just gonna explode into like a pile of random junk? What the fuck?
Oh, it's Legio!
Legio!
He's not attacking
Oh, I
me.
love him.
There's something else that's ran off.
It looks
There's another
bundle monster. I mean, it's not. Why? He's just a little guy.
But what if
Stop
he drops
it.
like good items?
Fair point.
Murder.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, well.
You got hold on. You got a bunch of items in your.
I did, but where'd he go? Where'd that tiny guy go?
He's so small.
Kill him again.
I love him. I love this joke. This is great. He's so fast. He's like a little ant.
It's going nuts.
It's like those things in Pikmin that like are incredibly hard to catch. Pigment saffron, pigment Tyrian purple.
Tyrian purple.
And that guy from Ruby. I got
Yeah.
Primal Coin. I got a Tiki Mask Comb. What
Okay.
did
Well,
that do?
Now I've got my story. Am I the asshole for being mad my boyfriend won't make noodles the way I like?
Parappa the Rapper wrote this.
Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
The kid that likes noodles and tries to make everyone eat
Won't make noodles the way I like.
That kid fucking wrote this.
This can go one of two ways. but considering the
Oh, I can make my
fucking
armor
like
invisible.
Orwellian plot twists that can crop out of thin air, I'm extremely interested to see if this does take a kind of turn. So
Oh.
proceed.
That's cool.
Wait, oh my god, I know. Oh my fucking
I can
god, I
turn
know
off,
this story.
Turn off my armor.
I
You
know
know
this
this. Ooh.
I know this story.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I know what happens with this story because this was on Smosh Reed's Reddit
Where'd
story.
Legio go?
Was it? Was it?
Oh, the plot
I-
thickens.
I will read it, and I want you to listen and realize if you recognize it. Okay, Jan?
Really
The
like
plot
Legio.
thickens.
I don't.
Plot
Okay,
gets-
this sounds dumb, but hear me out. I've always been a picky eater, especially when it comes to tomatoes. Ever since I was a kid, my dad would make my spaghetti different from the rest of the house. I like having an essence of the sauce flavor on the noodles.
Oh,
but not the
fuck
overpowering
off!
Flavor, but not the overpowering flavor having noodles bathed in sauce.
I hate this guy already.
This is a
This guy cracks his spaghetti noodles in half before he cooks them.
This is a woman.
This woman cracks her spaghetti noodles in half.
So here's where it gets a bit odd. My dad would
Get out of
separate
this
my
cave.
spaghetti from my family's after putting the sauce on, and then would rinse the sauce off with the sink and strainer.
Legio.
I love noodles like this, as it is a nice subtle tomato vibe given to the mild spaghetti. My 20, boyfriend 26, has known about this since we first started dating. He always told me my food habits were cute, and we've been dating for almost 3 years now and moved in together at the beginning of the pandemic,
Yes,
so we could be in lockdown together. By the way, this was supposed to like 4 years ago.
What?
Ever since we moved in together, he insisted on taking charge of cooking and all cooking relating tasks. Dishes, grocery shopping, etc. And he assigned me to the role of cleaning the bulk of the apartment. We split other tasks pretty much 50-50 too. Everything was perfect, and he always seemed to be making noodles the way I liked them when we had them. This was until last week when we last had spaghetti. We ate and everything was good, but afterwards he started teasing me, saying things like, "You really like your pasta with an essence of tomato," and "How is your tomato essence, babe?" Always using finger quotes around the word essence. After a few comments, I felt something was
pissed
off.
at
And what did you do to my drink?
What did you do to my drink?
And if he had done anything differently with tonight's noodles than he usually does, and he started laughing. When he finally stopped laughing, he told me the whole truth while smirking. He said, "I didn't do anything different than I usually do. I've never been making it the way you requested." Apparently, the entire time we've been living together, he's just been skipping the pasta sauce on my noodles entirely. He claimed that if I didn't notice for this long, then it shouldn't matter that he's making dinner in a way that is easier for him. I disagree entirely. I think the lying was a huge breach of trust, and so was the refusal to make dinner how I wanted. I've admittedly been acting passive-aggressively to him since, but he thinks he did nothing wrong and that I'm overreacting, and that I need to let it go. Am I the asshole?
Because you don't
GB, you're fading out of reality.
Because I'm too loud. I'm losing my mind. She didn't even fucking notice that the fucking pasta
She didn't notice for 3 years!
that there was no sauce at all.
essence-
You stupid motherfucker! Just have plain
Get it.
noodles. Why do you waste so much sauce by having your fuck ass essence? Oh my god!
Did it? Do you remember this story now?
Oh,
No.
I don't remember.
This was on Smosh Reed's Reddit stories. I remember
Wait,
this one.
hold on. Wait. I just clocked. She was eating pasta with no sauce?
Well, she wanted
So-
pasta with the essence of tomato sauce, which I guess like they
the way
strained
that
off
her
the
dad
sauce or
would make
something.
Okay,
The way
okay.
her dad would make it is that he would make the noodles, he would put the sauce on, then he would take her portion and wash the sauce off with the strainer, so that there is an essence of tomato.
Yeah, that's such a waste.
It is. It's absolutely a waste.
I wonder what this.
But apparently
DQ is.
it's a mild tomato flavoring, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Then
But
just get like.
her boyfriend had just been saying no
crafting recipes.
and just skipping the sauce process for her portion entirely.
Oh, it's just decorative.
And it gets the same like. If it gets the same like output, then like why?
Oh my god.
Like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
For the Fantastic Four.
I'm gonna take a card out of Will's deck, and I'm gonna say Devil's Advocacy. I can understand the breach of trust, especially after like a 3-year thing. However, I'm now going to give the card back to Will and say, if you feel that your trust is breached over fucking spaghetti noodles, you need real problems, girlfriend. Like,
Yes,
There
and
are-
also the fact that like okay, it's kind of like a douchey
You can't see it right
boyfriend-
now, but I'm rubbing my hands because we're not done.
It's a douchey
Oh.
boyfriend thing to do
It's-
to like.
It's not an update, but it is edits.
It's.
Should I read a couple of the edits first before we move on?
I just want to say it's a real douchey boyfriend thing to do to like do something to your girlfriend and not tell her for years and then be like, oh, I've been doing this all this time. Like, that's shitty. But when it comes to this specifically, like, if you did it once and you're like, I wonder if she'll even notice if I don't put any pasta sauce on at all, and then she doesn't notice, and then you're like, well, I'm not gonna continue wasting my pasta sauce, and it'll give her a good laugh. But like, you waited 3 years. That's like kind of a bit too much. But also like this woman needs to fucking just either eat plain noodles or get over it. Like, God.
So,
are there no, like, okay, I don't know if this exists anywhere in the world, and I'm just spitting, like, nonsense. Are there not, like, brands of pasta out there where they specifically have flavors in the pasta itself?
I feel like I've seen that before. It's not common, though.
I was going to say, in that case, if there is potentially, like, a tomato
But
flavored,
she
like,
didn't want
pasta brand,
flavors.
just have that.
She's like so white that she can't handle any flavors. They washed the sauce off. It doesn't like it doesn't like absorb. That's not how it works. Like at least not after that quick. Like, if you leave it like overnight and then reheat it, then yeah. But no, like, they immediately wash the sauce off after putting the sauce on, which is such a fucking waste. And then you're like, ooh, it has the essence of tomato sauce. Go fuck yourself.
All right, go ahead, Will.
all right.
Update.
So edit
Edit
one.
one.
My boyfriend found this post and he's not happy. I'm debating pouring sauce directly down the drain to spite him.
What?
Edit 2.
Dump her ass. Dump her ass.
So a lot has happened since this morning.
Yeah.
Y'all may be happy to hear that we broke up.
Yay!
We had a huge blow-up fight since he found the post, which led
Over
to me
pasta.
breaking up with him. He did not like being called a predator, and I started to think he had a point about that, so I ended up breaking up with him. He attempted to plead with me a bit. My parents pay our rent, so he can't afford the place without me, but I wouldn't budge. Now, some things I found out in the argument. First, he is not a pharmacist like he always told me, he just works at CVS. Second, he has actually cheated on me multiple times with other girls that go to college. And lastly, worst of all, he has never actually been allergic to dogs and just doesn't like them.
There's the Orwellian twist.
You might be happy to learn that I broke up with my boyfriend.
Turntables.
I broke up with him because of the pasta thing, but I did learn after the fact that he was, in fact, Adolf Hitler, so...
Yeah, no, I broke up with him because he lied about the pasta. But then, crazy story, I learned he was responsible for multiple terrorist attacks and has multiple cells.
I learned that his real name was Ted Kaczynski, and...
Like, holy shit! I both
right.
what?
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
I fucking sorry. The reason that it says that he's a predator, or people, or he thought that people were calling him a predator. I want you to. So they've been dating for. What was it?
oh,
Oh, yeah.
She's 20, he's 26, 3 year. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
oh.
Oh!
Oh.
None of us picked up on that.
I was
Holy
so
shit.
dead focused on the fucking her absurd pasta habits that I didn't realize she was groomed.
I told you were willing and twist.
It's not even really groomed. It's just that like it's weird that like he as a 23-year-old started dating a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Like,
Scott
that's
Pilgrim type
weird.
shit.
She was 17, Scott. So fucking... Oh my god. By the way, everyone sucks here was the voted upon
Like for the
thing here.
original purpose of the post, like she absolutely sucks, but she's also like a fucking victim in
A
the rest of
victim.
her life.
She's a
Like it
victim.
makes me feel bad for getting on her case so hard about the fucking pasta.
She's a victim.
It's like
So,
that's the best thing he's done to you. Like unfortunately.
he found the post and it's like it's like, oh, these people are calling me a predator, and it's just like, oh no. Like, I'm glad that she got out of there. And speaking from my own personal experience, right, because I was a picky eater for a good long time. I still sort of am.
I still am myself.
try
I try more
not to
things
be.
nowadays, but like I'm still picky with like a lot of things.
I kind of suck with veggies, but that's kind of like the worst of it. With
Yeah, I've gotten better with veggies, but like I still not too good. But
Oh.
fucking the whole thing with this is just, it's still fucking absurd, and it's 3 years, and you didn't notice.
I hope if I take Tenna on my adventure, he doesn't die.
It's just a mental thing. It's like
It is.
And here's the thing, I'm going to review like a part of myself because like this will show you how picky that I am as a person. The craft dinner
you did
here
earlier-
is Kraft mac
earlier-
and cheese.
You did earlier
Canadian.
in the stream say that you unironically enjoy Cheese Whiz, so...
Fuck it up. It's a Canadian tradition.
It's not, like, we have that too, shit sucks!
Canadian tradition, anyways. People here eat coleslaw like it's like a breakfast meal. Okay,
I'm exaggerating. I like Cheese Whiz on some Ritz crackers is like pretty alright, but it's like I don't go out of my way for it.
We almost exclusively use cheese whiz on like things.
Oh.
Anyways, growing up for most of my life, I would not eat any other form of craft dinner. You know, it comes in different shapes. Like different like character faces, like Scooby-Doo and that kind of shit. And then there's like spirals. Then there's like thick and creamy, like that kind of shit. I just would not eat any of them because, in my mind, even if they were made with like the same ingredients, the same powder, because there are like white cheddar,
Okay.
like hot cheddar, like
No, because
variants.
the character shaped ones are genuinely way worse. They
Yeah.
make those noodles out of something else. They suck.
Yeah, they weren't great. So for the longest time, I just refused to eat them because they didn't taste good. Until a couple weeks back, when I was just like bored and starved, and I suddenly had like a random pack of like KD spirals, and I just cooked that up. Shit slapped,
Oh,
and I hate that I was surprised by that.
what is it? It's like spiral shaped.
thing of like the guy.
The spiral noodles. Okay, yeah, those ones are fine.
Yeah,
But like the character
like the
face
corkscrew
ones,
shapes.
The character, I mean, I haven't had them since high school, and that was also the first time I've ever had them. But they genuinely, like, they stuck to my teeth, and they turned into like Play-Doh when I chewed on them, and it was. Bleh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
They're
Oh, that
bad.
was way overcooked then. Holy
Oh, it was
shit.
Might have
overcooked.
been.
Okay, that's good to know.
That is way overcooked.
But like, I
if
never
a
had
noodle
that
is turning to
problem.
mush in your mouth like that, that is.
I never had
overcooked.
that problem with
Yeah.
real macaroni and cheese noodles, but I had it with the fucking. I think there were Star Wars shaped ones.
Also,
Okay,
yes,
I
well,
can tell you guys a funny story recently about how much of a picky eater I am in my family.
hold on. Before I do, what are you trying to say, Will?
I was gonna say that you had the fucking moment of that one guy in like Ratatouille, where it's like,
Yeah.
with the fucking you eat the fucking spiral, and then it's just like a flashback to your fucking childhood.
I'm still too scared to go too far out at night.
When you were being made into a hat.
Yeah.
When I was first sewn together, I had my first meal of craft dinner.
That's up.
Recently I was hanging out with my cousin, and my brother called and we were talking for a little bit, and we were gonna make plans for like going out for dinner when he came into town. I was like, yeah, no, let's go to that Japanese place in downtown. And I was like, oh yeah, no, sure. And my cousin gave me a look, and then like a little bit after the call ended, he was like, so you're no longer a picky eater? I'm like, no, not really. And then he like just kind of looked away for a second. I was like, something wrong? He was like, I didn't tell you that I was in your area a few weeks ago because I didn't know if you would go out to eat with me and my sister. And I'm like, seriously? And just like, yeah, it's just like, because you usually don't do like food like that. I do now, and it's like I feel bad now.
Get him!
It's yeah, that's
Get him, Tenna!
I mean, I'm still
Tenna, kill!
a little more aggressive than I should be.
Dude, oh my god. Oh no, I hit him.
You hurt Tenna.
Oh, he didn't take
you
any
fucking
damage,
monster.
though. He's
Try
at
it
full
again.
health still. No. Get him.
All right.
But
I'm gonna go BRB for a stint. I'm gonna try and order some food and have some grub.
Okay.
all right, well,
It's still fucking
Wait,
snowing
wait.
outside. Oh my god.
I mean, y'all don't hold up the whole story time just for me. Like, y'all keep going.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we will alternate back to me and Jan, and then
Okay.
and when you come back, then we'll hand you a story.
yeah, we'll do that, and okay, here's mine. This is from 6 years ago on r/am I the asshole.
I love that he bows when he kills them.
Am I the asshole for switching to regular milk to prove my lactose intolerant roommate keeps stealing from me?
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that is turned into some chemical warfare.
Are you like? I really hope they like pour like cow's milk into like a almond milk bottle or something. I really hope they do that.
It feels psychopathic already.
All right.
It's based and epic.
All right. Let's start. Me and two other guys share an apartment together, and we split all the bills. The only thing we don't split costs on is groceries. Understandable. Everyone's in charge of buying their own food, and we don't touch whatever doesn't belong to us in the fridge. We put our names on everything so nobody gets mixed up. This issue has been going on for almost a year, and I'm sick of it. One of my roommates, R, keeps stealing my food.
Or
I get home from work and containers with my leftovers are sometimes missing. They have my name written on them. Or my
I love
stuff
when a
finishes
coding
too
language
quick.
is my roommate.
My gallon of milk, for example. I buy almond milk because I like the taste, but it seems to finish after a week, even though I've drank it once or twice.
almond
I
milk
confronted
keeps
R
forever,
about
by
this
the way.
lots of times. Yeah,
Like,
I confronted R about this.
Yeah.
I confronted R about this, and that's caused a lot of arguments. He outright denies it and tells me I'm crazy, even though it's so obvious. My other roommate and I carpool together because we work the same early morning shifts in the same area, so I know it's not him. It's always after we get back home and R's already left for work that I notice my food's gone. My roommates also had a similar problem, but not as much as I do. I'm guessing because R doesn't like what he buys. Damn. The funny thing is that R buys a lot for himself and is even more stingy about his food. He will literally point out what's his when he comes back from the grocery store and tells us not to touch it. I told you not to touch it! Sorry, I Arthur posted there for a second.
Oh, I was like, what is that? Sounds so familiar.
Last week, my milk was nearly empty again, and I got fed up. I went to the liquor store. Sorry, I went to the liquor store.
That sign won't stop me, and I can't read.
On my way to the liquor store. And
Mistake!
bought regular dairy milk. I drank what was left of my almond milk and refilled the gallon with the one I bought. This was to catch / prove R is the one stealing since he's lactose intolerant. The next
Oh, that's
day,
gonna
we
suck.
get back from
Fine.
work, and R is pissed. He yelled at me that he was stuck in the bathroom for 40 minutes because of my milk. He was using it to make a shake.
Oh,
I only
yeah?
responded with, "So you're the one that's been stealing then?" He freaking exploded. He admitted that he sometimes drank my milk and ate my food, but he was more mad that I switched milks than the fact that he was caught. I told him that wouldn't have been done, that if he just stopped taking from my stuff from my fridge, from the fridge, or at least told the truth instead of trying to make it seem like I was making it up. My roommate backed me up and thought it was kind of funny. He got payback for stealing from us. It's a little tense right now. My roommate told me R is trying to convince him to kick me out. Little does he know that we're both looking to move somewhere else together because we're sick of his shit. I told my buddies what was happening, and a few think I was an asshole for that. I feel like I'm not in the wrong. He was taking my food and not even owning up to it, and I want to prove it. Does that make me the asshole?
No.
No. Not the asshole. Great.
Crazy
idea.
revenge. Crazy revenge.
That was
Crazy.
that was a I have reasonable suspicion, but they won't admit to it. So I'm just gonna switch it under their nose and see what happens. Like that is like sitcom level so funny. It's just a
Crazy.
sitcom situation, honestly.
Real.
It is a very good revenge story, I will say that.
Ooh.
It's crazy.
I don't see them as the asshole because the roommate is clearly the asshole.
Yeah. Pretty cut and dry there.
They're just mad that they got caught, to be honest.
Fucking crazy. I just like I think it's a little bit of a crazy move to like. That's like one hell of a Batman gambit to like switch out your milk. But I understand it. Maybe I just put a camera in the fridge. Wouldn't turn it on. Just keep it in there. Would I look insane? Yes. Would I deter him? Absolutely.
Okay,
I
now
don't
to
know.
figure out where the hell I died.
It was a great piece of proof.
You know what
that
you
wasn't
do
any-
Look at my
wasn't
big
to make sure that
Close.
no one steals from you? You know what you do to make sure that no one steals from you?
Pee on it.
You put
Like
you
a
put a
dog.
you put a Burger King logo on it. Nobody wants to touch your Burger King leftovers.
Number 15. Burger King leftovers.
Burger
Burger
King.
being wood bevers.
Burger King.
Okay, I must not be far from where I died because Tenna found me.
This is 46k upvotes
What is that?
on Am I the Asshole?
What's a mini mushroom?
And he was voted not
I
the
really
asshole.
want that. And I really want this. What's that one? Fire flower.
Here's some comments. Not the asshole. I read a story from Ask a Manager where something similar occurred. OP likes spicy food and the food thief ate it and then reported OP to HR for trying to poison him. Eventually, OP got fired after HR agreed with the food thief. OP got a lawyer, and the story came out that HR and food thief were a relationship. Oh my god.
Woo!
Company owner
Spicy.
fired both offenders and hired OP back with increased pay. I want to read that one. Holy shit.
Is there a link to
Hey,
it?
is that unrelated to this story, or is this like
That is
the same-
unrelated.
That's the
That
same
is
people?
unrelated. It's just a story
similar
that's
kind of-
I'm
similar.
tempted to go look
Dude,
back
I
at the
want to read
footage
that
of
story.
where
That sounds
I died.
great.
Ooh, why is it sparkly?
Not the asshole. If he steals
Gold
from you, he should face
mushroom?
consequences. Especially after bringing it up
I
to
wonder
him.
what that does.
Why would he expect you buying and using products that accommodate his current health issue?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, health condition.
Like,
Yeah,
I get
I
get the whole thing of like you shouldn't fucking like try and like poison the fucker, but like, dude,
I
If
was
it's lactose
roommates
intolerance,
with my
like-
cousins for a very short amount of
Lactose
time.
intolerance
and I
is
never
not
touched their food.
really life threatening in any
Nah.
stretch
Oh
of
yeah,
the
no,
imagination.
I
So
Shitty
it's
stuff.
completely
I also
like
have lactose
that's not
intolerance
life
and I
threatening
eat
at all.
stuff with
So
lactose
honestly,
constantly.
like, fine. Like I don't. Just just gonna make you shit your guts out, but
where the
really
frick
that's
fuck-
about the worst that it's gonna do.
Where the frick fuck
Just
did I die?
God. Frick frack tic tac.
I'm running out of health. Or food.
Alright. Next
I
story.
will find one for you, Will. Hold on.
Hooray.
I should have
Maybe
gotten
We'll
the.
do
Maybe this time it won't be
tomorrow.
one that was already on Smosh Reddit
I
stories.
should have
Low-key weird
installed
hearing my
the
voice.
mini map mod so I could. It would lead me to where I died. I should have installed that before I started. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Back to wedding shaming. Let's see what's on there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Let's sort by top. All time.
That's what you sound like.
Okay, there's a section for Am I the Asshole cross-posting.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this one comes from Two Hot Takes. Shout out to Morgan.
2 hot tits.
Alright,
Don't say that.
Why not?
What? What? They're on her screen right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're on her stream right now.
Put them away. Put them fucking away.
They are. Oh, they're away.
Okay. So, from Two Hot Takes. Am I the asshole for not wanting a relationship with my sister-in-law after she trashed our wedding in a series of texts to my husband?
Wow.
Riveting response there. So my 26F husband, 30M, and I are planning our wedding for next summer. We are already legally married, we did it earlier this year for financial reasons, but still wanted to have a full celebration with friends and family. Recently, my sister-in-law, 35F, sent my husband a bunch of texts completely bashing our wedding. It started with her claiming the family is devastated that their dad wasn't asked to be the best man. For context, I had never in my life heard of a parent being the best man,
Yeah.
or maid of honor. We both had friends in mind to fill these roles. My husband had already talked to his dad,
Ooh.
and his dad was totally fine with it, but sister-in-law wouldn't let it go, and kept saying how hurtful it was. But like I mentioned, when we talked to the family, they
Otter's
said they didn't mind at all. Then she escalated, calling our wedding irrelevant, fake, and bizarre because we're already legally married.
Is this girl 16 in like 2012?
No, she's 35. No, she's 35.
You're literally irrelevant. You sound like
she
rice
went on
gum.
She went on to criticize me personally, saying I was rude for having a no kids policy, even though my own siblings with kids were completely fine with it, and for not having a guest and for not giving a guest a +1. It honestly felt like she was looking for any reason to complain. My husband didn't respond at first, but showed me the texts. I was devastated. Sister-in-law had been super nice to my face and even acted excited about the wedding, so seeing her say all this behind my back was really painful, and I ended up crying over it. Later that day, I called her, with my husband beside me, after I cooled down. I confronted her and told her that while I didn't owe her an explanation, I was happy to explain our choices. She didn't say much, seemed stunned, honestly. We ended the call basically saying, if you don't like the wedding, don't come. We also informed my mother-in-law that we had this conversation with her daughter. Mother-in-law was incredibly supportive, saying she didn't blame us for not wanting her at the wedding, and confirming she is an extremely difficult person. A few hours later, she sent this long text apologizing, but the whole thing rubbed me the wrong way. She claimed she was just joking, and that she and my husband always joke like this and rile each other up. But no, my husband was very clearly upset, and nothing about her messages was joking. She took zero real accountability, and even said I just don't get their relationship. We didn't respond to the text, and I've since decided I don't want a relationship with her at all. I don't trust her, and I think she was mean and two-faced. And I have no idea what would prompt someone to act this way over someone else's wedding. For context, she was married a few years ago. Am I valid for wanting to go no contact with this?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Seems like a bitch.
Honestly,
Perfectly reasonable.
the detail about her being married only a few years ago,
She's probably unhappy with her marriage.
Or she's divorced, like super divorced. The husband like was like one of the very few justified cheaters.
Oh no. Where the frickin' hell fuck did I die? It's almost night again, I'm gonna die again and I'm gonna...
You're dead!
Guys,
You're dead!
Guys, how cowardly of me would it be to go into creative mode to try and find my body?
It's your stream.
I mean, as long
Hold
as
on.
You're the one making the first impression of these new
as-
viewers.
I mean, I'm in the as long as it's like, I mean, do you have a graves mod on?
Yeah, I do, but
You also-
I forgot to put on
you
the
also
mod that
accidentally
like
host-
gives me coordinates.
You've also hosted a LAN game on accident, I believe.
No, I did that on purpose. That's how you turn on cheats while you're in single player. Anyways, it was right next to where I was.
You fucking moron.
you buffoon. You
That is-
utter imbecile.
That is the best way that I could have gone. I'm so sorry. You lack object permanence.
Oh yeah,
You're impermanent.
there are babies
So-
that have better object permanence than me. Peekaboo would work on me.
True. So,
And you also scare pretty easily.
Where'd that shield go?
there is an update.
Oh boy.
Where'd that shield
Final
go?
update to the apology text. Wow, I'm mostly blown away by the overwhelming response to my post. I had no idea it would get the traction it did, and I truly appreciate every single person who took the time to weigh in. Now, what you've all been waiting for. The update. I asked, you shared, and I listened. My husband confronted his sister about the apology text and told her directly, we don't accept it. He
Ooh.
made it clear that trying to pass it off as a joke doesn't cut it, because we all know it wasn't. He told her she needs to take a real moment of reflection and understand why her words were hurtful, and that she shouldn't be surprised we don't want her included in our wedding right now. Honestly, I'm proud of him for standing firm. I just sat back and watched him handle it, and it felt
Another one of
really
these.
validating to have him fully in my corner.
What is happening?
As for contact moving forward, we've decided on minimal contact. Is this relationship over? Probably not.
Uh-oh.
Did her words seriously hurt me? Absolutely. Do I want to completely cut her off from her brother's life? No, but we are setting firm boundaries. She will still receive a wedding invite, but she's very aware that she is not welcome in the way she once was. We haven't heard from her since the conversation, and that in itself says a lot.
Race.
What a fucking person.
What an awful person. People who do like really mean shit and say that it was a joke are like the scum of the
No,
earth.
it fucking wasn't. Quit trying to pass it off.
Okay, I need to empty out my inventory. I don't know why I fought the fucking drops a million items monster with a full inventory.
It's just insane.
I almost have. I hear you.
I'm in the camp of if like
You're
someone
in the camp.
I'm in the camp.
if someone ever, and I mean like ever, disrespects me like that, I don't want to see them ever again.
Yeah.
Like, you ever heard the term, like, you know, there's like harmless pranks, and there's prankless harms? This is
Yeah.
one of them. Fucking
Cinnamon
prankless
roll.
harms.
Maple lollipop.
Prankless harms.
Oh, cloud flower.
Right.
I get it.
Yo!
What? What's
Cloud
happening?
flower.
Oh.
That's sick as hell.
Yeah! Dies.
Literal fucking war. Fucking.
I have another mystery token.
Got another one.
That'll be useful for when I go to the Aether.
Oh, you have the Aether in this one?
Yeah. I didn't realize that the cloud would disappear while I was still standing on it.
So fucking funny.
Yeah!
Well, here comes the last one.
Last story for today? Damn.
I was hoping that Happy would be back by now. I'm gonna use the bathroom and see if he returns, but I'm just gonna hold out hope.
Ping him.
Just give me a minute or two.
I gotta say, even though this mod pack is just like a bunch of random shit that I found that looks cool, I'm really enjoying this. Especially since I finally got it to like load without lagging like crazy. Actually, I probably do. Shut up!
I was like, shut up!
This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you! What? What do you want? Yeah, now what? He's happy now. I wish he was a little quieter, I'm not gonna lie.
He is a little loud.
I assume he's under friendly creatures. Yeah, he is, okay. Let's make him quieter.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello. Hat isn't.
Still no hat?
Hat isn't back.
Damn. I feel really bad if we like ended the stream without him in the call at least, you know?
Yeah. I'll ping it. Let's ping him.
Yeah, let's see where he is. You should also check your DMs, Chibi.
Oh, I was gonna check after stream because that's what I usually do. Oh, it's lesbians. That's pretty poggers.
Oh, yeah.
Viola. Oh my god.
Z's back in America. Be afraid.
For now. Did they send you that?
What?
Did they send you that in messages?
No, they said it in streamers chat. They said I'm back in this horrible, horrible country.
I didn't see that.
You're dumb.
And you're Taylor.
Wow!
So who has it worse?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
I
Gabby,
guess-
should we do it where it's like one more from you and then one more from me?
You know what? I'll let you do another one.
Two more.
Yeah, we can do two more.
Let Will do one, and then we'll, and then Janet do one, and then we'll call it a stream. I wanted to go shopping or something today, but man, the fucking blizzard is basically making that impossible.
Just like order it or something.
We'll just do one.
No,
We'll do one.
I like
My stomach's been feeling kind of weird today.
I like to go out sometimes to make myself
So,
feel
Will,
better.
you got this one. You got it. You got
Okay.
it.
And I specifically
got
avoided going out the day before yesterday because I was having a night shift. But now I'm regretting it.
Idiot.
Yeah, I am.
Idiot.
Yep.
Awesome. You're owning up to it because you're an idiot.
Oh, hell yeah, Jigsaw. But anywhoosies, this story was posted 2 years ago. Is that an alien?
What the fuck? What the
Whoa,
fuck?
weird. Guys, did you see that?
It's like a fucking.
Oh my God.
Fucking skull.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Oh my
kill
god!
It.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Kill it!
You motherfucker!
Oh my god! Look! Oh my god, guys! Look, it's doing a really cool sick trick.
I killed it.
Whoa!
Whoa! How to do that after being dead?
Whoa! Look at that. Fucking stupid. Anyway, am I the asshole for being annoyed at my fiance for not making my sister a bridesmaid?
Oh.
I don't want to say that this might have.
Let's listen. Let's hear the story.
I, 30M, have known my fiance, 29F, we'll call her
Age
Amy,
gap. That's a joke. That's a joke.
for
That's a joke.
7 years, and we got engaged 3 months ago. I also have a little sister, 9F, we'll call her Lily. Amy and Lily are very close, as Lily only has brothers, and Amy is an only child. Amy promised Lily before we even got engaged that she could be a bridesmaid for our wedding. Lily has waist-length red hair, which she is very proud of, and Amy loves it, and frequently comments on how gorgeous she is and loves playing with it. The problem came up last week, when I was at my parents' house without Amy one day, and Lily was talking to me and asking when Amy was going to officially ask her to be a bridesmaid, and she was really excited to go dress shopping. I said that it's none of my business as the groom, and she just had to wait and see, but I was really happy seeing how excited she was. I asked Amy later on when she was planning on asking Lily to be her bridesmaid, but she hesitated and then said she's not going to ask her, and that she's not going to be a bridesmaid. I was taken aback, as she'd always expressed that she wanted Lily to be part of our wedding party. For some background, we're planning on a spring wedding, and Amy was very keen on the trend where all the bridesmaids wear a different pastel color, which are all different but tied together nicely. I know that the bridal party is completely Amy's decision and not mine, but I asked her why not all of a sudden. She said that if Lily was a part of her bridal party, she would be wearing a pale pink dress, which would clash horribly with her vivid red hair, and she didn't want that on all the photos. I personally really don't think that it would be that much of a problem, and I know Lily especially would love that dress as it's her favorite color. I asked, is it not possible for Lily to wear one of the other colors, and for one of the other bridesmaids to wear the light pink? She said she'd already decided what each of the girls were wearing based on what best suited them, and that it just wasn't possible for Lily to be a bridesmaid. I left it at that for the night, as I didn't want to get into a fight over it then, so I've so far stayed out of the way of all the bridal party stuff as it's completely her choice, but I was shocked by this, as Amy had already told Lily that she can be a bridesmaid. I brought it up again the next morning calmly, and asked her is there no way she could still do it, as she was so excited. Amy turned around and almost shouted in my face, and said she'd made her decision, and that was final, and that Lily wasn't going to be a bridesmaid. I told Lily that it turns out due to
happening here.
different reasons, maybe, she wasn't going to be able to be a bridesmaid, but didn't tell her the reason why, as I didn't want her to feel like it was her fault. She didn't make a big deal out of it and just said okay, but from what I've seen of her, from what my parents have told me, she's really upset.
Is there more?
And that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
All that over fucking clashing colors that don't even clash that much? Jesus Christ, what a mean woman. Don't get married to her.
Like, it's... I don't know, it's weird. This one's a very weird story to end up. We need another story. This one's way too short to end on.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
We need a best of Redditor
bombastic. We need a best of Redditor. We need
up.
something ecstatic. We need something climactic. We need something whacktastic.
We need something...
Oh, here's a good one.
Am
I the asshole for shooting Chibi to end this god-awful stream?
No! You missed.
You.
I thought for a second the stream actually did end. I
That
was just
would be
like,
funny.
well,
Give us a best of Redditor updates now.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Punches you,
fine.
kicks you, punches you.
all right, but let's get another story in here.
Let's see. Oh, this one's insane. This one is so fucking insane. Okay. And Will, know this. My family would never do this to you, ever.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Okay, so this was 14 days ago.
Whoa.
Okay, actually no, the best of Redditor updates post was 14 days ago. The original post was from February 20th of
Janet.
2026.
It's a reference.
Latest update. Oh my god, the latest
It's a
latest
reference.
update. The latest update is fucking
Nintendo.
a week old.
I found a ruby in the mountaintop and I got an achievement called Red Like a Rose.
Dessert.
That's cool.
Oh.
Okay,
That's right, Chibi. I haunt you everywhere.
so this is originally from Am I Overreacting?
Hmm.
Am I overreacting for calling off my engagement after my fiance admitted his family secretly tested me to see if I was a gold digger?
When you said they secretly tested, I was like, uh-oh. Did they, like, scrape DNA from her or something? Like, what happened?
Using a throwaway because my fiance is an occasional Redditor and I don't want him to
Oh,
find
dump
us.
him.
I took... not even for the actual figure stories, like he uses Reddit. Kill him. I, 24F, have been with my fiance, 27M, for
Whoa.
almost 4 years. He has a really well-paying job in tech, and I make pretty average money. We always split things fair, and I've never asked him for expensive stuff or trips or anything. I honestly thought money was a non-issue for us. I never was interested in him for his money anyways. We genuinely clicked so well, and I loved his personality. We're into the same nerdy things, and his family generally seemed to really like me.
Aw.
I never thought I would have to worry about our relationship going south until now. A few days ago, my fiance sat me down and said he had something he wanted to tell me, and he was smiling like it was good news. He basically told me that his family has been secretly testing me for the last 11 months to make sure that I wasn't a gold digger. He said they were worried I only liked him for his income and wanted proof before we got married. The test was that they all made it seem like he was struggling financially and might lose his job. His mom would casually bring up layoffs, his dad talked about how unstable tech is, and slowly it turned into he might actually lose his job and you guys might have to really downsize. At one point, his mom even told me I should be prepared to financially help him if it comes to that. I never wanted to bring up the possibility of a layoff for him because I didn't want to stress him out. I wanted to be prepared to support him if needed, so I started budgeting more. Saving money, cutting back on random spending, skipping stuff I wanted, and I just generally was just trying to prepare for the worst. I constantly reassured my fiance, encouraged him, told him we'd be fine, that I didn't care about money, that I just wanted us. But this whole thing was fake. His job was never in danger, his income never changed, there were no layoffs, his family literally planned this whole thing together. They kept it going for almost a year. Subtle comments made in passing to manipulate me and test me. Apparently...
Killed him.
Killed him. Apparently this all started because his older brother went through a really messy divorce. His brother now pays a ton in child support and his ex-wife got a lot of money in the divorce. And his family fully blames her and thinks that she was a gold digger. So now they're super paranoid about any woman who dates any of their sons. The thing is, I've actually met his brother's ex-wife before. She was dropping off the kids at a family night and she seemed really nice and normal. I never once got gold digger vibes from her, and honestly, it makes me uncomfortable how much they demonize her. My fiance said parents... Jesus. My fiance said his parents finally told him that I passed, and that they felt comfortable with him marrying me now. He said that he wanted to tell me because he thought I'd be relieved to know he actually isn't struggling financially, and that it shows how much his family cares about protecting him. Then he tells me that to celebrate, he upgraded our honeymoon to a nice luxury resort in Hawaii. I mentioned this resort when initially honeymoon planning, but deemed it too expensive, so settled for a more modest option. But I feel weird about it.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be rewarded for being manipulated really well. Like, good job, we tricked you, and you were so gullible, you believed it, here's a nicer vacation. I told him I felt manipulated, embarrassed, and honestly humiliated that his whole family was watching my reactions and judging my character behind my back for almost a year. He said I'm looking at it wrong, and that I'm proved I'm not with him for his money, and that this should make me feel more secure in our relationship. I wish I could ask my family what they thought, but unfortunately my mom passed away 2 years ago, and I don't have a relationship with my father. I'm feeling sad and lost because I don't really have a second reliable opinion to lean on. His family had become my family, and that's what makes this even harder. His family is acting like this is totally normal and that I should be proud of myself. His mom literally said most girls wouldn't have handled that so gracefully. I told him I need space, and I'm seriously considering calling off the engagement, but I honestly don't know what to do. I love him, and this is so out of left field. Now everyone is acting like I'm blowing this all out of proportion and being dramatic. Part of me wonders if I am, but another part of me feels like my trust is completely broken. Am I overreacting? I'm not sure if tests like these are normal, and I feel weird about it. Okay, please help.
That's fucked up, man.
There is an edit here.
Oh boy.
A couple people were asking why he didn't just ask for a prenup. We actually did discuss this before we got engaged, and I told him I would be open to a prenup. I brought this up when he confessed, and he said he wasn't necessarily worried about divorce. The whole thing was about testing my character to make sure I was morally a good person before he married me. It doesn't make much sense to me, and feels like his whole family went way out of their way to do some stupid morality test. I've never given any indication that I'm shallow, so it really hurts. I just think they are suspicious of any outsiders who come into their family. Also, I misspoke. When I said the Hawaii resort was all-inclusive, I guess I used that word interchangeably for describing a really nice resort. Top comments. In their effort to prove you are a morally decent person, they have proved that they are not. Someone responds, they thought she wasn't good enough for him, they're not good enough for her.
I can't fucking stand tests.
No, god damn
In a
it!
relationship. There's
I can't stand tests, me in high school.
I can't stand tests. Me watching Cartoon Network.
I can't stand testicles, me when I'm a lesbian.
When I'm going to the doctor.
I can't stand me when I lose my. I can't stand me when I'm Johnny Joestar.
I can't stand I don't have legs.
I can't.
Okay.
Jesus.
Update.
Oh boy.
Same post. February 21st, the next day. What do we think is going to happen? Do we think they broke up? Do we think that they? Do you think that they called off the engagement?
They broke up. They have to have broken up.
I really hope so, honestly. That seems like incredibly manipulative.
Yeah, it's.
Where the fuck
Oh
did I
boy, oh
go?
boy.
I was like close
All right.
to there, right?
Well, update number 1. I'm really sorry. I've never posted on Reddit before. I've always just lurked, never posted. I wasn't sure how I was supposed to give an update. I replied to a comment, but didn't know if it was correct, so here's the update here as well. Thank you for all your comments. It means a lot to know so much support and to have so much support and validation.
Judge me.
I knew right away deep down that this was wrong, but I needed validation. As bad as that sounds, I don't have close family or many friends, so hearing that my feelings are normal makes me feel less alone. This happened a couple days ago. I'm still staying with my fiance right now, but things are tense, and I feel pretty anxious almost all the time. He knows I'm upset and knows I need space, so he hasn't tried to talk about it since. He knows I'm considering calling off the engagement, which is why he's been so sensitive around me the last few days. He hasn't been acting like it's a positive thing anymore, and seems pretty remorseful since I told him how much it hurt me. This morning, I asked him if he knew about it the whole time, and he told me that his parents started making comments without his knowledge. And after he overheard a comment they made to me while over at his parents' house, he asked them privately why they said that, and they explained that they were testing me. He decided to let them continue just to see what I would do. From past interactions with his parents, I also know that he has a hard time standing up to them or disagreeing with them. So it honestly makes sense that he didn't call them out and just started going along with it. They told him that they were offended when I suggested an expensive resort for the honeymoon, and made a comment insinuating that his parents would be paying for it. They got it in their head that I just expected them to shoulder the costs of an expensive resort without question, which isn't true. I happily accepted for a more modest option when they suggested it because I don't want to seem pushy or entitled. Plus, typically the groom's family pays for the honeymoon, so I didn't know...
That's not something I've ever heard.
Plus, typically the groom's family pays for the honeymoon, so I didn't know they were offended by that. Maybe I really did come off as entitled, but that was honestly never my intention. Regardless, I don't think that justifies testing me like this. He wasn't the mastermind, but he never stopped them, and didn't see why it was wrong or manipulative until I told him how upset I was. A part of me wonders if he was manipulated by his parents to think this was acceptable. I'm torn between calling it off or having a serious conversation with him and asking him to go to couples counseling, plus set some serious boundaries with his parents. I also see some suggestions recommending that I talk to his brother's ex-wife. I think that's a good idea, but I'm honestly really nervous about it. I don't have a number, but I follow her on Instagram, so I'm considering DMing her and asking to call her. I'm pretty overwhelmed with the attention this post is getting, but I'm super appreciative of everybody's support and love.
You said this was on Best of Redditor updates, right?
Yes.
There's more after this?
We'll see. I think I've realized I have a people-pleasing tendency and a need to keep the peace, but I'm trying to force myself to break out of that. It's all just really scary and I feel really, really lonely. My natural inclination is to forgive and forget so I can still have a family, but I know that's not the best idea. I know change needs to happen, so I'm still figuring out where to go from here. Original OP's comment. Plus, typically the groom's family pays for honeymoons, so I didn't know they were offended by that. This is a thing in 2026. Has that ever been the case?
Yeah, I've never
Regardless, much like bride's family pays for the wedding, it is no longer the case for much of society. OP responds to this. I guess you're right. My fiance and I have been putting aside money to pay for the wedding ourselves. My family's in the picture, so we never expected financial help from that end. Maybe it's outdated for me to make that assumption. I now feel embarrassed about that comment. I still don't think it justifies the testing, though.
Huh.
Update 2.
Oh boy.
2 days from the original post. Well, my fiance found this post.
Oh boy.
Honestly...
Oh no.
Oh boy. Honestly, I feel pretty stupid for thinking he wouldn't find it. I didn't expect this post to get as much attention as it did, so thank you all for that. But I was extremely detailed, which was kinda dumb. He saw the post and immediately clocked that I wrote it. He came to me yesterday with the post, and I was super afraid he would be angry, but he was actually very understanding.
Oh.
He said reading the comments was super eye-opening to him on just how messed up the situation was. He feels bad that he never even tried to spin this. He feels bad that he ever even tried to spin this in a positive light. We had a pretty deep conversation, and he came to realize that he has been manipulated very heavily by his parents and family. When his parents justify something, even if it's bad, his brain will immediately try to justify it too because differing opinions were not allowed in his household growing up.
Oh no.
The whole situation has started the realization for him that he grew up in a manipulative and emotionally abusive household. But he was never given the space to realize it because they had an extreme us versus them mentality. So even when an extremely normal and well-intentioned person comes into the family, aka me and his brother's ex, they will do anything they can to invalidate their character because they are uncomfortable with outsiders. I have learned a lot about myself through this situation as well. First of all, I'm emotionally vulnerable and need therapy bad. My need to belong has caused me to stay in situations that are unhealthy for me just because I'm so desperate for family. I know that's bad, and I know it will be hard, but I want to change. With that being said, even though my fiancé was very remorseful and apologetic, I told him I want to call off our wedding and take a break from our relationship. We both have issues we need to work on by ourselves before we consider joining in marriage.
Yeah.
I want to figure out who I am without someone to lean on, as painful as that may be. And he needs to seriously evaluate his relationship with his family and how they have affected him. I told him that if in the future we find ourselves emotionally healthy and the timing works out, maybe we can be together again. But for right now, that's not the case, so we need to go our separate ways.
Don't.
We still live together. Don't fucking weird read that. We still live together, and I don't exactly have anywhere to go, so my fiance said he will move out and try to find other living arrangements. He will pay his portion of the lease until I find another roommate. Again, thank you for all the comments and support. They mean a lot to me.
Holy
Well,
shit.
that's the best way that could have ended.
Yeah. It just...
Well,
I don't understand why people have to, like...
that's the best way it could have
insist upon
ended,
doing-
right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank God.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting update. His mom bombed my house. I don't know. Just something awful.
Update, the mom carpet bombed everything around me.
Update. His mom's the Unabomber.
No.
Update, his mom plays Danganronpa.
Ah!
Update, she really, really, really likes Gojo for some reason.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Well, this was a stream.
Yeah, I can tell we were a little bit burned out in this last half, but
A little bit, but it was fun to listen to while I struggled with,
you know,
with
so fun. You got Tenna.
I got
That's
10.
pretty neat. It's nothing on par with like the Do It For Dan stuff. I'm really sad that I led with that one in the
Yeah.
first one, and now that stream is lost to time.
Yeah, I forgot to archive it.
I loved your fucking reactions to
There's
it.
some clips of it, but yeah, most of the stream is gone. My bad.
Damn.
I'll make sure to archive this one though.
We should. Can we do like a reread of that one? Like where I do like it's the entire
Pre-
stream is nothing but like the
pretend-
story in full.
Pretend to react like I'm hearing it for the first time.
No, well, there is some like new stuff that I can read to you that like,
Oh.
they'll have you be like, no.
Ow.
Fuck you, Tenna.
What did he do?
Oh, Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. Taylor, Taylor, Taylor.
That's my name.
That's a name you should know.
That's the name you should know.
Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. She's a stupid asshole.
No!
What's wrong? Don't like hearing the truth?
I don't, because that's not the truth.
It's kind of the truth.
It's not.
It is.
Nope.
Hmm?
Nope.
Hmm? It's true.
Villagers over there. But they have like axes.
By the way,
What's up?
Marauder. Oh God, they're throwing them.
God.
Oh God.
Oh god! Oh god, it's alive!
I'm sorry.
Keep
I'm
your
sorry.
eye now,
I'm
it's
sorry.
alive.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not getting out of this
Where's my
alive,
shield?
Taylor.
Tenna, get him.
You're not getting out of this alive.
Where the fuck is my shield?
I don't know.
There's this suspicious shield-shaped bulge in my neck.
We got
Oh.
a shield. Huh. Well, this is a pickle.
Blue fruits.
Anywho's.
That's the
In this
biggest
case,
thing
I'm probably,
about modded servers.
I am
It's
probably
difficult.
going to.
Yeah, no, I feel bad that Hat.
Well, I mean, Hat also
Oh, well,
just
Hat.
got
Yeah,
the thing that he had to.
Yeah,
He was probably gonna.
yeah. Girlfriend wants company, and that's very understandable.
yeah.
His
Yeah.
girlfriend Niv, who we all like,
I haven't
right,
met
Chibi?
them.
We all like her, even though you've never met her.
Yeah, I guess.
We should invite Chibi to that other server. Do you think that'd be cool?
Maybe. I'd say like ask.
All right. Anyways,
By the way,
this
have a
was
good one,
me.
everybody.
Goodbye.
I really like doing this again.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I'll stop streaming
Goodbye.
now. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.